to the last session. As far as loot goes, with the squad of murder humanoid bots that you guys ambushed and took
Ambushed the
down.
hell out of.
Yeah. So when you pardon me, when you inspected their bodies, they had weapons that you have never seen before. All the human hunter killer units you've faced in the past had ballistic weapons like what you guys use. Just, they fire bullets. Well, these ones have energy weapons, and the energy weapons are attached to their arm. They're like built into their arm. So you guys know that these are new, these are something different. Like the guns are powered down because you destroyed the units, and they probably derive power from the unit's power core while it's on. Uh, but it might be a good idea to take one back to headquarters so that they can look at it.
Do we have anyone on the team who would be able to dismantle one of these guys and get it in good condition off of the unit?
Yeah, I would think that Lowell would be able to do something like that.
Should be me.
He's the tech boy.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Do you want to see if you can jimmy one of those arms off so we can study it later?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go on. I'll give it a go to take one of the arms off.
Yeah, just sleight of hand is probably good enough. Just because you're dismantling it carefully.
20.
Yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, you
Stepping up a notch here.
you cut and remove the arm pretty nimbly. You get it off, and I guess you can hand it to one of the bigger guys to carry with you.
Yeah.
Dude, someone take this! Not very strong.
Wish, do you want to grab that? Okay.
Because you guys should still have that duffel full of
AK-47.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just another weapon, right?
yeah, sure.
You can never have too many.
Yeah.
Well, this one obviously isn't working right now, so.
We also
But
don't know how good it is because we never
right.
got to see it in use.
Right, yeah, you killed them all successfully before they got a shot off, so.
I'm gonna cut you off for a second. I gotta try to fix something.
Sorry, guys. I don't remember how to change my picture in Roll20.
At the bottom of the chat where it says as and then colon and then your name. So if you choose your character, there you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so you guys are basically move on after you ambushed the human hunter killer units, and it's been a couple hours. You guys, you don't run into any more patrols as of late. You see quite a few animals, wild animals. There was wild dogs, alley cats, lots of birds, plenty of rodents. And they're just kind of, around. And you guys know from past experience that if there's animals around, there's generally not hunter-killer units patrolling that area. Because, they don't like the robots in any sense of the word. So you guys
Do the hunter-killer units kill animals on sight, or do they care about animals at all?
No, they don't kill the animals, but
Okay.
it's kind of like rodents, birds, and dogs and cats. They would just avoid
Being in the
anything
area.
really at that point,
Makes
but-
sense.
because they avoid you, but you can see them running around. So it's been a while, and you guys are kind of just making your way through the streets when you can feel a rumble beneath your feet, and it's a familiar feeling. You guys know that there is one of the T-Rex units probably just a block over on the other side of some skyscrapers. So if you guys want, you can keep going, or you might want to wait till something like that is not there anymore.
Got it. Is it worth? I'm asking the team this. Should we scout out what's going on in the other street, or do you think we should just hold off, guys?
I think we should scout because I did nothing in the last battle and my blood is pumping. I gotta do something.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think we have a look around.
Perfect. So let's go ahead and send our sneaky boy Stack with Wish, and then it's not Lol. What's your name?
Yeah, Lol has been riding
Oh.
on Wish.
Perfect. So it is Lol. Yeah.
Mhm.
So have Lol ride on Wish's shoulders and go sneak up and see what they can see on the next block over. We'll stay back a little bit.
Okay, yeah, just give me a stealth check.
22.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Lol, you're just like hiding on top of Wish.
I'm just hidden within him.
Yeah. So the T-Rex is there, but it's not really. It's kind of like the humans. It doesn't look like it's looking for anyone. It looks like it's on its way somewhere, and it's just walking down the street, leaving nice chunks of rock out of the ground every time it takes a step, because it's heavy as hell. But yeah, it just keeps going. It doesn't spot you guys.
So does it look like it's gonna like intersect with the rest of the team?
No, you guys would be traveling in a parallel
Okay,
way.
perfect.
So he's basically one block over, traveling the same exact way as you guys.
Okay. I will start heading back to the rest of the group unless Lowell stops me.
Nope. Keep going.
Okay.
Perfect. So we can either wait till it gets a few blocks ahead of us, or we can hurry past it, potentially. Either way, if it's going the same direction we're going, there's a potential that it's going to intersect our path somewhere. What do you think? Should we ambush it?
I think if we're already parallel and flanking it, that it might be a good idea. We're an advantage in this situation, and we may be at a disadvantage later. So I vote we go for it.
I think so. I'll do what the team does.
I'm fine with going with it.
Yeah, sorry. I will default to the group's directive.
Okay. Do we know enough about this beastie? Does anybody know enough about this beastie to potentially know if ambushing it is worth it? Would we have an idea of if a group like ours could take it out?
Yeah, you would know that the weapons that you are currently wielding would not damage it.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. If we know that we can't hurt it, then absolutely, we're not going to ambush it. Absolutely.
I mean, maybe if you could like get it into the right spot and all of Agatha's explosives went off at the same time, you might be able to cripple it. But that's a big if.
Got it.
Because
Okay.
it is the size of T-Rex. I mean, you guys, it's a giant machine. You guys have rifles and sidearms.
Can I look and see if maybe it has any damage that already exists that maybe we could exploit?
Yeah. Do you want to try to sneak over there?
I better not. Based on my rolls, I better not.
Okay. How about we let it go ahead? We take a small break here. Maybe we scout the area, see if there's anything useful around us, see if there is any other patrols going on. Just because we heard a giant dinosaur doesn't mean that potentially we might hear something smaller, maybe another one of the humanoid packs or the direwolf packs.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Wish. Any of your sensors pick up anything else anywhere near? Do you have any sensors that can sort of scan an area, or is it only what's in front of you?
I don't have anything like radar built in, do I?
No. Lowell has the motion sensor.
I knew that. I have a motion sensor.
yeah.
I was just seeing, and I'm going to take it out and put it on top of Wish's head.
No, I mean, you see the T-Rex. It's a big old blip on your motion sensor, but other than that, you don't see anything besides you guys moving around.
Well, it seems there's nothing else around at the moment, so I think we're safe to take a break.
Okay. Yeah, let's find a empty building that we can hole up in for an hour. Let the T-Rex get ahead of us, and then continue on.
Okay. Yeah.
Works for me.
You guys just move into one of the skyscrapers. It's pretty simple. You just wait it out. I mean, once you feel the ground stop rumbling, you know it's far enough away from you for you to move
Perfect.
out. So it takes
Okay.
about 10 minutes of hiding, and from what your guys' timers say, or I guess you could just be wearing watches. It's around 3 p.m. So, you know,
And how far do we have to travel still?
still
Do you
got a
know?
ways to go.
Okay. So, do we need to double time it to make it there before nightfall, or just regular speed?
You probably should just go regular speed, because running through the city is a bad idea.
Perfect.
And as former military, you would know that.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and get Wish and Lowell up front, and we will follow behind, make sure that they're looking out for danger, and we'll continue on now that the rumbling's gone.
Okay.
Well, and don't the majority of us have either dark vision or goggles, so that if we do get caught after dark, we'll be okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So after another couple hours of no more incidences, you guys come upon a park. It's a very, very large park located directly in the middle of the city. As you guys reach the gate, you can see that there are deer that are native to the region, but there's also a couple of rhinos, a family of giraffes, and a herd of zebras. Not exactly animals that would be found around here. Rune's knowledge of the city knows that there used to be a zoo nearby. So they probably just broke out or were broken out by all the chaos and moved to the closest place that kind of resembles where they would normally live. While you guys are looking, you can spot a glint of metal moving amongst the creatures, and 2 hunter-killer wolf units have spotted you, and they're moving your way quickly. So I need everybody to roll initiative. Oh, I need to do this.
$14.
Oh, so there's a new thing that I forgot to do. So there, I was shown how to do the turn order, and you all should be able to control your tokens now. So if you select your token and then roll initiative, it will put it on the turn order.
Right click here, what? Sorry?
So if you
So-
just
so
one
just-
click your character and then you click initiative,
Oh,
It
I
will-
didn't click my character first. That's why.
Oh, I'm gonna have to use the I'm gonna have to use Roll20.
Yeah, and then you can just put in the roll that
Oh.
you got on your dice. You can
Yeah.
if you click on the number, you can just edit it.
Okay. for the
Yeah, so
first
if you
one.
want to roll in real life, you just have to click initiative in the game, so it puts you on the turn order, and then you can change it to what your number was when you rolled on your dice, Jordan.
Okie dokes. Hang on. Boink. Character sheet.
Kim's like, I got a 17. I'm keeping the 17.
I did absolutely. I'm not rolling a 5.
And
Wait,
for
how'd
me,
you-
I do.
Sorry, how'd you change it?
Oh, so you just click on the box
right, okay.
that has the number in it, and then you can just edit it.
And then I do that. Oh, good. I'm so glad I burnt the 20 and the 22 when I was practice rolling earlier.
too.
So yeah, so you guys are a decent ways away, but they are coming your way fast. You will be able to get in a couple shots before they get close to you. So yeah, that means Rune gets to go first.
Let's take a look here. Snap to center. We are 90 feet away. So I think I am going to. How tall is this wall? Is this wall something they can jump over? This wall.
That wall is like 20 feet high with like a 5-foot like metal wall or metal gate on top. You know what? Metal fencing. Sorry.
Okay, so they're not getting through this wall unless they like strength check barrel.
Yeah,
through.
they'd have to climb over it pretty hard if they're going over it.
Okay.
But also, you guys too can't really take cover. It's not something you can take cover behind and shoot at unless you like looking around the corner.
I follow.
I drew a line. How do I get rid of it?
It's
So
select-
if you go into the cursor and select it, and just kind of like highlight it, you should be able to highlight it and then just like push delete. But make sure you don't delete your character.
And just make sure your character's not highlighted or you will delete it.
Oh,
I
you
believe
deleted your
you deleted
character.
your character.
Control Z should bring that back, I think.
Control Z is undo.
It's not working. Oh, darn it.
Yeah.
I should just not play around with the tools. It's just not touch anything. F in chat.
F in chat.
We
We've lost our
lost-
kitty.
She fell down and died at the sight of 2 of the wolves.
We fought too many of them.
I was so excited that I died.
Hey, we got a kitty back.
Oh, thanks, Ben.
Try not to delete it again. All right, Rune, what are you doing here?
I am gonna just take a pop shot at this closest one here.
Okay.
So this one.
Yep.
And I'm going to shoot with my M1 Garand, suppressed.
16. 16 doesn't quite get there. You fire off a shot and you can see it zing off the beastie's shoulder and not really bite any damage into it.
Oh dear. Okay. That will be the end of my turn. Actually, I guess I'll take 2 steps this direction. I can do that myself. And kind of hide myself back behind the wall to provide support later.
Okay, next up. Why did it do that? Okay. Next up is Agatha.
I'm just going to move forward. I'm not going to risk using my guns and alerting the entire horde, so hold on. Here we go.
All right. Do you want to? You can use your action to dash if you want, which is move double if you want.
Yeah, I can do that. So I could move 70.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's basically sprint.
Thank you.
Okay. Next up is Lowell. Okay. How much? Sorry. Yeah. So you fire off your disruptor. It just kind of it hits it, but you can tell that it didn't really penetrate far enough to do any damage. You shouldn't be able to, no. Eventually you will be able to when you get a second attack, but... Okay. Jorik.
All right, I'm gonna move a little bit forward. Oops, I believe this might make me close enough.
You guys are like, go get him, cat lady! We'll sit back here and shoot him!
Okay, bye.
She just moves so fast. I can't keep up.
All right, so on the closest one, I'm gonna cast Hex.
Okay.
And then I will cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
God, I hope so. Yeah. You wave your hand and you can see your little mark of hex appear upon the armor, and then you pull out your cool mystical blaster and fire off an Eldritch Blast round, and it slams into the hunter killer unit on the right, dealing a decent amount of damage.
That would be 11, 6 force, 5 necrotic.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run back.
And yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. It is now Wish's turn.
All right, I'm going to. I don't know. Just gonna move forward 30 feet. And I'm gonna try to take a shot with with my pistol, but it's gonna be out of range, so I'm not gonna be as effective to hit it.
So disadvantage.
Yep. Nope.
All right. Yeah. So you fire off your pistol, but it's a pretty far ways away, and even though you catch the really big, easy to hit machine, you can tell that your pistol round didn't really do anything against its armor. Anything else?
Oh, nope. That's it.
Oh, hey, Zach, do you want to put an emblem that says that you're concentrating?
Yes.
I kept looking at the spell and then going, oh, concentration, and then talk about something else and go, what the hell was I just looking at? I did it 3 times.
You could say you weren't concentrating.
Yep.
Oh, snap.
For that, you're just gonna get wrecked.
Here comes your punishment. Capitalize PUN.
All right. Yeah, they're both just going to try to bite you with advantage.
Ouch.
How do I?
Well, so much for the putty tat.
Bye bye, putty tat.
I taught putty tat, but not no more.
You guys gotta believe in me.
The first one tries to bite you for a 16 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. I don't know how to do damage on this screen. Wait. The other one is also going to try to bite you.
I think the other one gets there.
Yep.
How do I roll damage on this thing? This is all new to me.
It's okay.
I can... Wait. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you take 22 piercing damage.
Oh, ouch. Okay, I'm down.
Well, at least you don't have to do the saving throw to not be knocked prone, because you're already prone.
Yay.
Yeah, so the first one, bites at you, and you focus so much on that one to blocking its attack that the one behind you manages to get in a really good attack and just kind of rips you up pretty good, and you get knocked down to the ground. So now it is Rune's turn.
Okay.
Let's see.
I am going to.
You are currently unconscious.
How do you do? There we go. So I'm going to run up to there.
Okay.
And I'm going to yell at Agatha, "Why did you leave the group?" And then I'm also going to yell at Wish and give him some bardic inspiration to help save her. So I'm going to use my last bardic inspiration to give Wish a d6 on his turn to see if he can help her out in close range.
Okay.
And then I am going to throw a pulse grenade. What is the range on those?
You might be out of range of that.
Range 30? Let's take a look. Yep, I am out of range. So I am going to shoot then. I'm going to shoot with my M1 Garand to see if I can hit this one, the one that's already been damaged.
That would be the one on the right.
That's this one? Oh,
Yep.
I thought he Eldritch blasted that one.
I'm pretty sure you hit the closest one, right, Zach?
Yep, I hit the closest one.
Okay.
So
I
I'm
just want to
gonna
make
take
sure I give the right one damage.
Perfect. I'm going to take a shot at that one then.
Okay.
And see what happens.
Oh, well,
Well, I
yeah.
hit
I
it.
mean, you run up, you're like, Wish, go save Agatha. I've got this. And you like drop to one knee. You sight down and you plug it right in the head, and you can tell that your bullet did quite a bit of damage to it because you hit some important components inside that robotic brain in there.
Perfect.
Anything else?
Nope. That is the entirety of my turn.
All right. I need a death saving throw, please. Mark that as a failure. And now it is Lowell's turn. Okay. Okay. Oh, geez. All the crits, man. Oh, yeah. You definitely hit, but you don't get sneak attack because Agatha's down. But you do get to roll your damage twice. Yes. With your brand spanking new D3 dice. Okay, so yeah, you run up a little closer and you take sight with your pistols and you fire off your first one, and you do quite a bit of damage as you see it. Oh, actually, so you fire off your pistols and the bullets just bury itself into its head, just like the big bullet, following the big bullet from the M1 Garand, and it just tears through important electrical components, and the killer convulses a bunch and collapses to the ground, dead. So the kind of the rule I go by, I don't know if it's actually a 5th edition rule, but it was always a thing back in the day, where if you didn't specify you were shooting at something else with your second attack, then yeah. So like, because a lot of people go, oh, I killed it with my first attack. Oh, I want to attack the other one, but it's like, but you didn't know your first attack was to kill it, so you need to specify before. Okay. She's fine. She's a cat fighting dogs. It's, the tale as old as time, All right, Jorik, your turn.
Is my hypo gun an action or a bonus action?
Your hypo gun is a bonus action. I've always been a potions as a bonus action kind of DM. But you do have to, I'm pretty sure you have to, it's not like a gun. Did I give you a range for it?
Yes, it's got a range of 30 feet for the hypo gun, but I do have other hypos,
Gotcha.
and the hypo gun does less healing.
Right. Okay, yeah. Because you can use it from ranged.
All right, I am going to standard action dash. Diagonals, are you doing 5'10" or 5?
5'10".
Okay. And then I'm gonna try and shoot Agatha with my hypo gun.
Ooh, okay, yeah. It's a hit dexterity hit roll. You just have to roll higher than a 10.
That is not a 10.
That is not a 10. That's a 4. Yeah. So you fire your hypo gun, hoping to get some quick healing to wake Agatha up, and the dart just kind of sticks in the ground right short of hitting her in the flesh somewhere that would have woken her up.
You missed the butt.
I missed the butt. And that's all I got.
All right. Wish, your turn.
Oh, there. Going there, I'll pull out my light sword.
Okay.
And I'll shoot another shot at the wolfie.
Okay. From what you can tell, no one has hit this one yet.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, you've got your pistol in one hand and your light sword out in your other, ready to go, and you fire at it, and your bullets zing off the armor, and you can tell that you really didn't get any successful damage on anything important.
Gotcha. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. I mean, this wolf is, he's actually gonna, use his bonus action to pick Agatha up and toss her this way, just as an angry hunter killer unit, because he thinks he killed her, but now he's playing with his food. And he's gonna move over here and take a bite out of crime. Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, he's gonna bite at you, but if you want, because he crit failed, I'm gonna let you use your reaction to counterattack with your sword if you want to.
Sure.
Okay.
Wow.
I
Not
mean,
rolling great
so,
today.
yeah. So he goes to bite you, but you nimbly step aside, and you're like, I got this, and you try to thrust your sword into his brain, but you just kind of miss a little, and just scrape the top of his head with your light sword.
I'm gonna need to borrow Jordan's dice at this rate.
I mean,
All right.
yeah.
And that's the end of their turn, so it's back around to Rune.
Right. Let's see.
Pardon me.
Okay. So I'm going to.
At least he didn't throw her into the water. Then it'd be really rough.
Right. Move 60, but I can't.
Oh,
move.
she's drowning and rolling death saving throws? Oh, man. GG cat lady. Can't swim anyway because she's a cat.
Okay, so I am going to sprint to this square here. I can't be adjacent to him, or is that an attack of opportunity?
Well, only if you leave next to him. So if you run here and keep running through, once you leave this point, it would be an attack of opportunity. But
Got
you're
it.
still engaged in any one of the squares around him, so you haven't left melee with him yet.
Okay, so
But you
yeah, I'll
can
just
go around if you want.
exactly, yeah, I'll just step right and then go forward up
Okay.
55. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use my last healing word on Agatha within 30 feet to heal her. Oh, of course I rolled a 1.
Wakey, eggs and bakey. Yeah, you heal Agatha for 5. She wakes up. She has no idea what happened
Or where she is.
or where the rest of her team is. She's just lying in the middle of the field going, "The sky's pretty today."
Okay, and that's my turn.
All right, Agatha, it's your turn. So to stand up from prone, it's half of your movement.
I'm going to go ahead and stand up.
Okay.
And I'm going to hypo myself in the ass.
You could just shove it into your thigh or your arm
That
is
or
not where they go.
That's not where they
Probably.
go.
maybe your stomach, straight into the chest, into your neck.
It hurts less in the ass.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure. God, I hope you never have to sit down ever.
No, it's a healing item, so it heals the wound.
No, not how needles work.
They're magic needles.
No, they're not. They're definitely not magic needles.
Yeah,
Alright.
those give you other effects.
Yeah,
You start hearing colors.
It's
Tasty
1d8
sound.
healing, Kim.
Who has those needles?
So-
Lol, I'm sure.
Just roll 1d8 for your healing hypo. Oh man, yeah, you shove it into your ass, but because you're not very good at hitting your own ass with a hypo, you miss a little bit, and it only heals you for 2.
All right.
Use the thigh. There's better veins in there.
Or into the arm.
I have studied them.
He's probably got more knowledge than most of you guys about the human anatomy. Anyway, did you want to do anything else?
Yeah, I'll move a little bit closer, but I'm definitely embarrassed and still, limping a little. I'm only at half my health, so.
Yeah, it hurt. Okay. Lowell, it's your turn again. Okay. Yeah, from what you can tell, this one still hasn't been damaged yet. People have been shooting at it, but it's just kind of been deflecting off armor and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sure. I mean, you can roll to see if you hit with your second attack. If it doesn't hit, then just roll damage once. Yeah, so 4d3 plus your dex once. Okay. So 11, right? With... Gotcha. And the second one was how much? Okay. So yeah, you take careful aim and fire both up your pistols off. You can see that the bullets are actually kind of piercing through his armor into important electrical bits, but he's still standing pretty strong. Anything else? Okay. Jorik.
Jorik's turn. I'm going to use my bonus action to move Hex to that ugly thing, and then I would like to Eldritch Blast that one.
Okay. Oh, yeah, 20 gets there. Go ahead and roll your extra damage. Ooh. Yeah, so you kind of wave your hand, and the mark appears on his shoulder again, your little hex mark, whatever it is, and then you fire off your gun again. You can tell that you do some damage, but definitely not as much as your last shot. Anything else?
I'm gonna move there.
Yeah. It is now Wish's turn again.
All right, time to make a couple swing.
Man, maybe you can actually hit it this time.
Oh,
One can only hope.
now that you said that,
And you do have a bardic inspiration dice if you need it.
I did forget about that. I should have used that last time. What would I made?
I think your rolls were low enough last time that it wouldn't have helped.
You want to
Alright,
use your...
I'm gonna stick with the 16.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't quite get there.
Oh, really?
So-
All right.
Yeah, 16 didn't get there earlier in the fight. I wasn't sure if you remembered that.
I didn't.
Yeah, so you try to swing at it again, and you connect with it a couple times, but your sword doesn't bite through any of the armor, and you can tell that you really didn't do much.
Next time I swing, I'm definitely gonna use that bardic inspiration.
It might be alive at that point. All right, it's their turn again, or his turn, since he's the only one left, and he's just gonna go with a good old bite against Wish. He recognizes evil, and 19 to hit. Pretty sure that gets there, right, Wish?
Yup.
Okay.
That it does, Captain.
All right, so yeah, he chomps down on your shoulder pretty hard because you've just been standing there swinging your light sword at him, and he bites through your energy shield and gets a pretty good chunk of your shoulder. So for 8 piercing damage.
Yep.
All right, and
Saving
that's
throw.
his turn. I don't think they have anything really fun because they're not that high level.
Well, it does say to do a strength saving throw, right? Or be
Oh
knocked
yeah,
prone.
I guess yeah, strength saving throw to see if he throws you to the ground.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. No, I mean he bites you pretty hard, but then you just kind of shove it off. And he can't throw you to the ground. So it is now back around to Rune's turn.
All right. I'm going to tell my team that I'm out of tricks, and then I'm going to shoot this guy in the back.
Okay.
And I'm out of tricks, and that bullet didn't hit.
All right, so yeah, you shout out to your team and sight down
Good
your
team,
rifle,
kids.
but he's kind of close, and your aim isn't exactly perfect when they're up close and in your face. So you fire it off, and the bullet just kind of deflects off of his armor without piercing very deep.
Perfect. And then I'm going to move to this square. Oh, I guess I can move myself, yeah. I'm going to move here to get him surrounded, basically.
Yep. All right, it's Agatha's turn again.
All right, I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna go smack it.
Okay, you
With
do
my-
have flanking, so you have
my-
advantage.
Bot bunker.
With your bot
Yeah.
bonker.
Yep.
I mean, he's got his back to you, and so you lay into his hindquarters, but you hit him, and his armor's just too good, and you feel like you didn't really do anything.
And that is my turn.
Now it is Lowell's turn. So you should have advantage and sneak attack since they're all loaded. He's all loaded up with melee. Right, yeah. Okay. The halfling's getting wasted. 17 does get there. That one does not. Uh, 10 total damage. Yeah, you fire off both your pistols. You can see the bullets piercing armor, but he's not down yet. All right, Jork, your turn.
All right, Jork's gonna move up here behind the kitty cat.
Are you gonna
And
shove a
then-
hypo into her butt?
Yep, I'm gonna stick her in the ass with a hypo. That's a D8, right?
Yeah. All right, yeah. You heal Agatha for 4 as you shove another needle into her butt.
And then I will Eldritch Blast the nasty.
Okay. Yeah, 17 gets there. All right, yeah, you fire off your gun and you do 9 points of damage. Yeah. So you fire it off. You see your Eldritch Blast pierce through a couple of the bullet holes that were left from Lowell, who's been plunking away at this guy, and so the shot bites deep into its chest, and you see it convulsant and collapse to the ground as its power is shut off. And it's dead! Yeah! Da, 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 da.
Alright, Jork is gonna take out a rag, go over to the water, soak the rag, and then I'm gonna use shape water to freeze it, and then hand it to Agatha and go, you should probably put this on your ass.
Okay. Shape water is just a
Cantrip.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a cantrip.
I am going to gather everyone around and bow and say, I'm so used to doing things on my own that I sometimes forget I'm a part of a team, and I'm so sorry. I will do better.
That's all right. Next time I will try to set up a little bit of a plan before people rush off on their own. So
Two battles in a row, one in each cheek, man. I thank you for the ice pack you gave me for my butt, because I need it.
Not sitting down very easily.
okay. Can we search the corpses?
Absolutely. Who wants to
loot
search
digging?
the corpses?
I can search one of them.
But one of you rolls to loot both of them. Whoever
Oh, okay.
wants to do it.
Oh, all right. Do you want perception? Or
Yes, please.
yeah. Rolling that bardic inspiration now.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
Push the D key. 1d6 roll.
One of you needed to take guidance.
Unfortunately, that is not on the Warlock spell list.
Guidance is such a good cantrip. It's ridiculously overpowered.
So,
Yes. All right.
19
So
in total.
Yeah. So you go. You know what you're looking for. You've killed quite a few of these guys, and so you do find another intact power core. 6 total intact power cells, and 4 usable gyros.
Now, because Wish has seen some fancy schematics that the base didn't have materials to outfit him with, and he knows how to make certain things. He's looking for a couple of specialty items that potentially on these guys that might help him eventually make one of those things.
Okay.
Hold on.
Tell me what it is you're trying to make.
I'm gonna type it to you.
Okay.
While everyone's doing that, Jork is playing with the water.
Because you're like
Aw.
made of water, are you not?
Not quite.
I'm not made of water, but anytime you like shake his hand or anything, he feels damp, and his hair flows as if he were underwater.
Oh, that's cool. The hair part, not the damp, clammy handshake part.
He's always clammy and sweaty. Yeah.
He's a bit moist.
I
Okay.
typed it wrong. Is it GM? I have to do
Okay.
GM? There we go.
Hold on. Let's just do it this way. Oh. Okay, so do you like have a name for what it is you're trying to find?
I don't know enough about machines, so advanced machine. Like,
I wish you
Not
would
at
have
the
told. I
moment.
wish you would have told me this while I was prepping.
He wants a slack adjuster, a pitman arm.
I mean, we talked about this a
Right
little bit
shaft.
before when we were kind of going over the character and some of the abilities I would get later down the road.
Right, but you never mentioned building something from parts you scavenged off other machines.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I
sorry.
would have.
And I don't get it to level 3, I think, so it's a little whiles off. Unless you just skip level 2. But I don't see you doing that.
No.
Fuck
So
level 2.
so basically, from you, I need to know like what it is. So I understand what you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to make? Is it like
Okay.
so are you
think
trying
it
to
would
like
be-
make a upgrade or something for like your head?
Yeah.
Okay. So remind me again what that does.
It just gives me, eventually it'll just give me like blind sight 10 feet. So it's just kind of like echolocation almost.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind. You don't find anything this time.
All right.
All right. So, you guys now have a couple of options from your knowledge of the. Where did my? Okay. I was like, where did my story end up? From your knowledge of the city, you know that this park is kind of like Central Park in New York City, but think like a lot bigger. It's basically in the middle of the city, but it's huge. Like it, you know that you can go around, but it will add 2 hours to your journey to get to where you're going. If you cut through, it'll cut it down to only a half an hour. So, you know, I mean, from your knowledge of the zoo, there are dangerous predators that were there. So you might run into those, but you will also be saving an hour and a half worth of travel time on getting to your destination. So it's up to you guys if you want to travel through or go around.
Do we know if where we're going is safe?
You have no idea.
Okay.
You know there's
Then-
a safe house nearby that you guys can get to, but
Oh, so where we're going is not the safe house.
no.
Okay.
The
Well,
safe
and-
house nearby was for in case you couldn't quite get to where you're going.
Okay, at this point, I'm gonna recommend to our team, we need to make it to the safe house. We need to take a night off and rest and recover. It's been absolutely insane out here, and I don't think that we can make it through many more fights without somebody being seriously injured or dying.
Agreed.
Okay.
Do we have to leave the water right now?
We do, in fact, have to leave the water right now, Jork. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Yeah, so it'd be
Um,
wise to continue moving
Yeah, so it would be wise to keep
in
moving.
any direction.
I'd rather take a safer long route to the safe house and sneak our way there. What do you guys feel about that?
Do we know if this park is it kind of like how we see on the map where there's foliage and such that we could hide behind, or is it a big old plain? Is it a combo of everything? Do we know?
It's a combination of everything. There's lots of trees, lots of open area, lots of water. It's it used to be, you know, the park that, you know, people would go to get away from the doldrum of city living. but it's big enough to where if you were like in the middle of it with all the trees around, you couldn't even see the skyscrapers around you. Oh boy, it's going crazy. Every single animal that's like running around is setting it off. Nope, it's just a motion sensor, not a hey, this is a bad guy motion sensor.
No red blips.
The heartbeat sensors out of Call of Duty where it doesn't detect your allies, but the enemies it does.
Right.
Then in that case, because there's just no way to discern what's safe and what's not, and we're gonna be jumpy as hell. So I vote we go with Rune and skirt the outside.
Perfect. And then let's hope that our scouting goes better, so we get a jump on the next robots instead of walking right into them.
I mean, you would be able to see them because they're very tall, but no, there aren't any. They're not any nearby.
Come on, Jorik, we're leaving the water.
As Jorik gets out of the water, I'm going to use shape water again to make the water walk off of me.
It's a cool trick.
Yeah. So you guys decide to go around, which is the safer option. So you go all the way around, and it adds an extra hour and a half to your journey, but you don't run into anything else on the way around. You do manage to make it the rest of the way to the safe house, but it is definitely dark by the time you get there.
Perfect. I say we set up our sleep schedules. Make sure that somebody's doing watch. There's enough of us that somebody can do watch, and everybody can still get a good night's sleep. And we eat and relax and rest. And is there any entertainment in our safe house? Checkers, chess,
Sure.
something fun to do.
Board games if you want, cards. Also, Wish is a Warforged, so he doesn't have to sleep.
Oh, perfect.
No.
Tetris.
I mean, he can if he wants for flavor. I don't care, but no. One of the Warforged special is they literally don't have to sleep and can just keep watch all night.
Sorry, guys. All I got is Crusader Kings 1.
Boo.
Just got a bunch of text adventures.
Do we need Lull, or I guess Rune, or not Rune, Wish? Do you need anybody to look at your mechanical parts after being bitten by that wolf? Are you all right, or do we need our tech specialist to look at you?
I would appreciate some repairs, if possible.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can see that there's quite a bit of damaged parts in his shoulder where the wolf bit down. His shield and armor absorbed a bit of it, but there's definitely some damage you could repair. So just give me a d20 roll plus intelligence. Or so just make like an intelligence saving throw, and it'll add your intelligence roll. Unless you're not. Wait. Are you proficient in intelligence? Then no, just straight intelligence roll. D20 plus your intelligence modifier. 18. Yeah. I mean, you fix them up pretty good. You make the connections, redo some stuff. You seal it with a little bit of like liquid metal that you have that can just fill in the bite marks and bite holes, so it keeps all those electronic parts back together, and you heal him for 6 of the 8 damage that he took.
Perfect.
You're asking Jork why he's still wet. He just kind of looks at you and goes, "You're not." Oh, that's weird. Are you feeling sick?
Right? Like, George's the medic for the squad, but he doesn't know anything about non-water genasi. That seems kind of weird there, Zach.
I mean, yeah, but still. You got an 8 on that medicine check. Oh, you're fine.
You're fine.
No, it's cancer.
You have cancer. You have stage 37 cancer. Let me check your esophagus and your larynx.
I think just
Resting,
it
whatever
easy.
you guys,
Yeah.
if you guys want to take a long rest,
yeah,
take a
I think
nap,
So
some sleep for the morning.
That sounds glorious.
Yeah, I mean the 8 hours pass without incident because the safe houses are very well hidden. They're pretty well. They do pretty good at hiding them. So, yeah. You guys wake up in the
Nice.
morning.
perfect.
I would like to brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack.
You don't have a bottle of Jack.
And if you do, you're sharing.
I think I have Everclear upstairs.
I don't want any of that. Thank you.
What's Everclear?
Don't ask.
190 proof alcohol.
Oh,
It's rust remover.
you drink rust remover?
Gets you going.
So
Sure.
that's where it has all been disappearing too.
little pick me up to drive me down.
All right, so
All
now we're
right.
gonna keep heading to that.
Yeah, I mean, you guys want to
Thing.
just get up and go? And
I think so. If everybody's fixed their characters, their hit dice, all of that fun stuff, their spell list.
I get mine back on a short rest.
so,
nice.
Tanner, you don't heal to full.
Mhm.
You heal based off of repairs.
All right.
Yeah. Nope. You've done what you can.
All right, then let's we're close to our destination. Let's go ahead and head out. Figure out what's going on at this distress beacon. See if there's anybody that we can help.
I'm ready.
All right. Yeah, you guys move out, and it's only about 30 minutes away from the safe house to get to the location of the signal ping. But when you get there, it's not a pretty sight. The destruction of what was once a mortal settlement above ground is very clear. There was a wall of well, there still is a wall of large vehicles parked in the entrance to the courtyard of a skyscraper. So it's basically a wall of vehicles, then a courtyard for a skyscraper with a fountain in the middle. But there's a lot of destructions. There are dead skeleton bodies lying around. It looks abandoned, but the signal is still going off from inside the skyscraper. Pretty much any of the settlements like this that were above ground were destroyed very early on in the war. So yeah, this has been wrecked for some time at this point.
Perfect.
I have a couple questions. Did this signal start up all of a sudden? I don't remember if you mentioned that, or has it been
Yes.
going on for a while?
Nope. You guys, it started with a simple word in Morse code. It was just help. No, nothing else. And it just started, and you guys were sent out to investigate.
Got it. Okay. Could be a trap, you guys. So, keep an eye out.
The machines in the past have used these kind of tactics to lure people out, but it's been a long time since they stopped. They used it early on in the war, and then the mortals were like, "What? Why would we keep going to these signals if they're just going to kill us?" So they haven't used those kind of tactics in a while, but you never know.
Stay frosty.
Can we have Wish and Lowell? Are you good sneaking into this encampment and doing a quick once-over? See if you've got any life, any movement, anything going on in there?
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check. Okay. Yeah, you guys are super quiet. You move into the building, and most of the rest. So the rest of you guys aren't really here yet, but you guys you sneak up into the building, and you detect movement on your motion sensor. There are 9 flips in the next room, and you go up to the corner and take a peek in, and you see 4 large human men and 5 young children huddled in a corner. You can hear the marauders talking about what they're going to do with these kids. They have red war paint, they carry nasty weapons, wooden bats, spikes. One of them's wielding a couple of meat cleavers, and you hear them mention that they can't wait to eat the children. Okay.
Okay. I'm not sure that we can sneak up behind you and prevent them from hearing. So I want you to start the ambush, and we will follow up afterwards. But you will have a better chance of killing 1 or 2 of them right away than if we sneak up and they hear us.
I might be able to draw them out with minor illusion.
That's an excellent idea. I also could do a minor illusion as well. So we could do 2 and have them make a bunch of noise in the center of the room.
Sounds good.
And Agatha, do you think you could sneak up there, or do you want to stay back with us?
I don't think I could sneak. I think I'm gonna cause a lot of noise. So if anything, maybe I should be the last to move, just in case.
Okay, then yeah, I think that we should let Wish and Lowell get some shots off in their backs when they come through the door, and then we'll charge in and finish off these bandits.
Okay. So go ahead and click on your token and give me initiative so that you guys know what turn order you're kind of going in soft combat here.
Jork was not prepared.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are kind of in soft combat right now. They haven't been alerted, but in the order of how you guys want to do things, Lowell, you would get to go first. So what you can do is just ready in action to shoot your guns if somebody comes through, and that would be your turn. Okay, Agatha is next, and you can always just be like, I don't take my turn this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait because we want that minor illusion trap to go be sprung first. So I will sit tight.
Okay, Wish.
I'm going to ready in action, just get my pistol out and just be ready to shoot one of those marauders if they look like they notice me.
Okay, Rune.
I'm gonna turn to Jorik and say, what sort of illusion do we want to cast? Do we want to be?
Maybe make it sound like there's just more children out here.
Okay, that was exactly my thought as well. Make it sound like one of the children escaped.
Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, I will cast a minor illusion of a child, like tripping over something. So it sounds like a child was sneaking and then tripped and fell and is crying.
Can you link the spell to me?
Yep.
Minor illusion. Do. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, they hear something going on, and then one of them goes, "Hey, go check that out!" And so this guy comes walking out here. Yep, and he gets bushwhacked. How much health does this guy have? Got it. Okay. Oh yeah. Yep. They both hit.
Don't forget sneak attack.
Oh, absolutely. He has no idea.
This poor bastard.
I know. Yeah, I mean, this guy comes walking out, he's got his baseball bat in his hands, and he super unsuspecting, and you just fire off your silenced pistols. I mean, it shreds through him. Well, I mean, he just kind of he's been hit by a whole bunch of bullets, and he kind of looks down, blood just seeping from all the wounds, and he falls to his knees and falls forward dead. But now, the rest of them are like, "Hey!" And they are angry now. So now, it's actually initiative time. What's the initiative of this guy? It's kind of weird, you can't use everything every monster that in the compendium in Roll20.
Unless
So-
you buy all the books.
Right, which is not going to happen. Yeah, I guess they all have the same initiative, I guess. So I just need to do this. Okay, whatever. So yeah, Jorik, I guess you get your turn because they ended up being last on the initiative, so you can do whatever you want. But they know something's going on because their teammate just got aced out.
Oh, did you say Jorik?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use minor illusion again in the room to make it sound like there's a little kid who's celebrating that he just shot the dude in the head.
Hey.
That's an excellent idea.
All right, now it's their turn. None of them come through the door. So now it is Lowell's turn. So he's up against the. Even though, okay, so it's more like this.
Oh.
They're up against the wall.
Yeah, I
The
just
the
realized
walls are
like
the walls are a weird. Yeah, they're a weird shape. I didn't quite build it all that correctly, but yeah, they're basically up against the wall, and no, you wouldn't be able to see them. You actually don't know where their location is currently, but I never did ask about that fancy smancy fog of war line of sight thing that Louis uses, where you only see what your character can see. Yeah, you didn't see any guns. In your high-pitched halfling voice. I got one.
There you go. It sounded like another child. Now there's two kids out here killing bandits.
Okay. Okay. Agatha, your turn.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and move. I'm just going to stay here.
Okay. Wish your turn.
All right. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep where I'm at and just keep on pistol in one hand, light sword turned off, but ready in the other hand. I'm assuming I can turn it off.
Yeah, it's like a lightsaber.
Okay, so that's what I had in mind, but all of a sudden doubted myself. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at and keep ready in an action to shoot someone if they come around the corner and notice me.
Okay. Ruin your turn.
Did they see their friend die?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
He got obliterated.
There's a good chunk of his head missing.
No. It was all chest shots. But it was 4, 5, 6 bullets through his chest.
Okay. I'm just going to move forward. To right here.
Okay.
And then I will also, ready in action, I'll pull out my my sniper rifle, my M1, and I'm going to just point it at the doorway.
Okay. Jork, your turn.
Jork's gonna move forward and then ready in action to Eldritch Blast the first dirty bastard he sees.
Okay. Yeah, you guys hear a shout from the other room. You better get the hell out of here. We're gonna start killing these kids. And it's Lowell's turn. Oh yeah, but they also were readying their actions to whack anybody that came within range of being able to hit them. So they're going to both whack you. They're so the walls, and they're up against the wall, and they can step out and like, because it's at an angle, they can still see you. You're within melee range of them, even though you're in the doorway. Right.
They just reach the head around.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the guy with the cleaver swings at you. Yep. Where am I? Okay. Yeah. I mean, he definitely hits you. That's a natural 20. For 8 bludgeoning damage. Because the cleavers, I guess they're slashing.
Very dull cleavers.
Yeah. He hasn't sharpened them in a while. So yeah, he just reaches out when you kind of step out there and whacks you real hard. The other one swings his bat at you. It's gonna say scimitar, but it's not really a scimitar. Holy cow. Yeah. So he hits you with the bat for 5 bludgeoning damage. Lowell falls to the ground. It is now Agatha's turn.
Come here. And I don't have any hypos because I used it. Shoot. Are we in a situation where I can use my really loud guns and not worry about summoning any bots to this fight? Because we're in a building.
Nothing but garbage. Goddamn.
Do I know that? Can I use my smarts, my perception or something to figure out, can I use my guns or not?
It's never a good idea.
Okay, then I'm ready. I'm going to sit here ready. I'm going to bonk some marauder cannibals.
Hey, Wish your turn. I mean, you saw Lowell step out there and get lambasted, so you know that you probably could go in and not worry about it.
You go ahead, I will catch up. I will suffocate.
Sorry, what are you doing?
I just telling her to go ahead, and so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna use my bonus action to put a hypo in him.
Okay.
So
Straight in the
one
booty.
Where?
Yep. In a normal, sensible spot.
Well,
I'm-
see,
The ass.
see, Wish is very impressionable, and he has seen his team only put the hypo in people's ass.
that's true.
So,
That's true.
he feels like that's the
If-
best spot to put it because that's
If
where
you did-
everyone else
if you
puts
didn't
it.
fall over on your face, I make sure to like roll you over just a little bit and just perfect. It's just going in. How much does it heal again?
It's just 1d8. This is a
Okay.
regular old healing potion.
1d8 a roll.
I guess technically healing potions are 2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
All right, yeah. You stick him in the butt and you inject him with all that good healing juice, and he wakes up
And then
lying
I'm
on the
gonna
ground like, what just happened?
And I'm gonna take a standard action dodge.
Okay.
Which is just gonna give disadvantage on hitting me. But since they use their reactions, they can't hit me again. It's kind of the idea.
They still have their reactions. They
Uh,
used their readied actions.
Holding an action uses your reaction to use it.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
And I'm just gonna like dash in here to full 30 and just see your man.
And I'm just gonna go. Your battles with me.
The marauder who was going to go start bonking children is like, oh, what the hell are you?
Death.
He was
Bonking.
going to start killing them. Okay. All right. We'll go with just cold-blooded murder in the future. He's got a bat. What else? I mean, dude,
Bonk.
we're not British. When you bonk someone, it means you hit him in the head.
What? I had no idea.
That's crazy. I thought
Couldn't
you were
tell.
Australian the whole time.
That's not a knife.
This is of course a joke.
All right, Rune, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move to here, and I am going to actually Wish is too far away.
Wow,
I'm
this
gonna
slaps,
tell
and I feel
Agatha
refreshed.
that she needs to avenge Lull after being bonked in the head with a cleaver, and to
And a
give
bat
her some
on the same
bardic
turn.
inspiration. Yeah, no, he just got bashed from both sides. So I'm gonna tell Agatha to go avenge Lull and use a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
So you've got a D6, Agatha.
To use on an attack roll or a saving throw or a skill check, not on
Yep.
damage.
Anything but damage.
And you have to decide to use it before I tell you whether or not the attack misses.
Yes.
Okay. It is now Jork's turn.
Alrighty then, Jork's gonna go here. If I want to try and intimidate them, is that an action or?
Yeah, if you're trying to use a skill during combat, it's an action.
Okay. I want to try and intimidate them and say the only thing keeping you alive at the moment is those children. Touch them and die.
You're okay with touching children, but not okay with bonking children. Got it.
Well, he
I
said,
said
touch them
and die.
They're talking about eating these guys, and you're worried about bonk?
I mean, they might do a little bit of both. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, you shout, but they're kind of not really. Can't tell if it really did anything. Anything else?
No, I don't have any good bonus actions.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, they've seen the whites of your eyes now, so they're gonna rush out. I guess they can't. You're prone, so they can step over your body.
I only have one white of an eye that they can see.
Yeah. So can I just do this again? Nope. That just rolls damage. Okay. So the first one goes to hit Wish with his bat. But an 11's probably not going to get there.
Oh, and I took the dodge action, so I've got disadvantage to hit.
Oh, so, I mean, either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
The 8 or the 11, not going to get there.
Dumb.
So he swings his bat at you, and you just kind of ignite your light sword and actually just like block it, but it just cuts off the end of the bat by like 2 inches, and the guy goes, "Uh-oh." And then this one's going to swing his cleavers at Agatha. But because the pirate bosun is not in the... Oh, okay. I mean, he rolls a 7 to hit Agatha, so, there's that.
Oh, I'm just like, I sneer at him. Like,
Yeah, I mean you've got your light mace, but it's not even like ignited. The end isn't like doesn't have its whatever that's like. You know how I explained it before, where it's got like the
Yes.
rotating. What is that symbol called? It's like it's like a scientific symbol that's a bunch of interlocking circles. You guys know what I'm talking about?
You're talking like an atom.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, but it's like, yeah, but it's like they're like rotating around the end of the mace. That's what her mace does. So it's basically not ignited, but you just like kind of just poke the cleaver down into the ground with the handle because it's not lit, and you just kind of snarl at him. He definitely feels intimidated now by what Jorik said. But the other one is going to swing at Jorik with his Abessa bat, also known as a scimitar. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he hits you.
No, he doesn't.
That gives you enough?
That's 18 plus 5, so 23.
Yeah, okay.
nice.
Yeah, so he goes to swing his bat at you, and you just kind of like raise your hand up, and like a force barrier of magic appears, and he just smashes his bat into it, and it doesn't do anything. Again, he also looks like uh-oh. And so
You
now
done goofed.
it is Lowell's turn, which you are prone on the ground, so it takes half your movement to stand up if you want. Yeah, but they get a attack of opportunity on you because you're
Do
moving out
they
of
if they're
melee with them.
engaged?
Yes, because you can't move out of engagement with a melee character without triggering an attack. Even if they're fighting someone else, they'll be like, "Hey, stop that!"
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you get sneak attack on whichever one you decide. Okay, do you want to use a sneak attack on that one or on the other one? Yeah, I think that's right, technically. Yeah, so. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna make you start rolling in freaking Roll20, though, with all these freaking stupid rolls.
I don't. Is that what the change was?
I
'Cause
think
before
that's.
it was an attack.
I think that's
opportunity.
technically the rule, right, Tanner? A ranged
Well-
attack in melee,
Yeah, it would have
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
But because it's. I mean, I wasn't gonna. It's so because it's guns. I'm not gonna ding people for ranged attacks in melee.
Unless
because-
it's a
And that's
sniper
what
rifle.
sneak attack says.
But that's only if you are in the melee. So if you're talking about Jorik, is that Jorik? I forgot the names.
Jorik is the blue one.
Jorik and Agatha are in.
If you're talking
melee.
about Lowell, he'd be fine because he's outside of melee.
He's here.
Oh, he's there. Okay,
I don't know why he's not there on your screen.
I'm gonna hit F5 and see if that fixes things.
Yeah.
All right. Fix things.
Okay. So yeah, you fire into the kind of marauder leader's back as he's fighting Agatha, and you can, he jerks forward as the bullets pierce through him, and you can tell that he's hurting, but you didn't quite find vital organs. Yep. 11 to hit? No, you don't. So you were so focused on shooting the boss that your offhand kind of You fire over the guy's shoulder and miss. Okay. Agatha's turn.
Oh, I'm just gonna stay put and attack this guy
Okay.
with my bot bunker. Oh,
Well, these guys aren't bots.
It's ineffective. Oh no.
No!
pretty sure lightsaber mace still
So
hurts.
yeah, you ignite your saber mace, and the guy's like, oh shit, even more because you deflected his attack and it wasn't even on. So then you just take it and like smack him on the arm, and you can hear like bones crunch and break as you smash him pretty good. His arm looks like it goes limp a little bit, but he's not down yet.
And that will be my turn.
It is now Wish's turn. Just
All right,
freaking give him the "I have come to destroy you." Like,
I have become death, destroyer of worlds. Alright, just going to...
dreadnoughts,
don't-
because dying is no reason to stop fighting for the Emperor.
It's kind of sad. I hope that gets there.
An 11 does not get there.
I didn't think it would.
Does he have Bardic Inspiration, or has he used it yet?
He
No,
used
I
it.
gave it.
He used it to loot the bodies.
Yeah, it only lasts 10 minutes too, and we've long rested since then. So
Yeah.
Agatha still has 1 Bardic Inspiration.
So yeah, you go to swing at him, but he sidesteps and he kind of laughs in your face. He's like, "Ha, stupid machine."
That'll be the end of my turn.
Ruin your turn.
All right, I am going to take a step over, line up on this guy, on this cleaver dude, and I'm going to shoot him.
I mean, he is a human. You don't have to call it an it.
I said I'm going to shoot him,
Ooh.
and I missed
Ah.
completely.
Hey,
with a 1.
roll me a d3. Lol is 1, Jork is 2, and Agatha is 3.
Hey, can we have the other guy be a 4, just in case?
He's behind the other two. So yeah, sure. You roll a d4. If 4 comes up, you miss everyone.
Oh,
You got to do slash roll 1, 2.
gee. Yeah.
1. All right. So
I shot Lowell in the face.
so luckily you only rolled a 3 on damage, but you I don't know why you're so flustered firing into these guys. You've done it a million times in your lifetime, but boy, something makes your shot off, and you jerk to the side a little bit, and your bullet slams through Lowell's shoulder. I don't think it knocks him back down, but it's because it's only 3 damage. But you
It's
definitely
the
just
damn
shot.
eye. The
Yeah.
damn eye that I lost.
Yeah. So you shoot Lowell, and he's like, "Ah, what just happened?" As a bullet almost as big as him goes through his shoulder.
I'm sorry, lol.
The friggin' 30-06, so the bullet's like this big.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it just grazed him and it left
Yeah,
that
right.
much damage.
Grazed
on
him for 3 damage.
Right.
Ow, that hurt. Ouch, Charlie. All right, Jork's turn.
Jorg, being of tactical mind, is going to take a 5-foot step to the right and poke this guy.
Poke him with your penis?
Light sword.
Oh, so you're giving him the true bonk, huh?
Yes.
The true, a proper
Proper
bonking. Okay. Why did you roll disadvantage? Oh,
You rolled
wait.
That was with
You rolled it.
advantage.
Oh, you rolled advantage. Got it.
Yes,
Okay.
flanking.
Right.
I love it.
Correct. Sorry. I was like, why did it take? It took the higher number. It just threw me off for a second. Yeah. So you go in, you step to the side and slash with your sword. He tries to block it with his bat, but again, it's a lightsaber, so it cuts through the bat and into him pretty deeply. But he's not quite down, even though you can tell you hurt him pretty badly.
And I want to look him in the eyes and say, "You were warned."
All right. Give me an intimidation roll.
I didn't mean to do that with advantage,
It's fine.
but I mean,
Either way, it's a 22 or 23. He drops his bat and starts crying. He's like, "Please don't kill me!"
I'm gonna
So
say
he's
take.
effectively surrendered. You can decide to kill him if you want, but he is no longer a combatant currently from where he's just like on his knees right there.
I'm gonna yell, "Take him alive!"
Okay. Anything else for Jork?
nope, that's Jork's turn.
Okay. So the guy up top who's going toe to toe with Wish, the super intelligent machine man, is going to swing at him with his bat. Oh man! All right. 20 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
So he swings his bat in, crunches some electrical components in your chest as he connects with like your rib area, and does 7 bludgeoning damage. It feels like it's mostly armor, not any important electrical components in there, as far as like what happened with the direwolf biting you. And this other guy is going to use the disengage action and run away.
Quick, get a tanglefoot grenade in there.
Disengage is a full action, right?
Yes.
Well, if he happens to be a rogue.
How do you tell?
Some stat blocks have it.
Then I don't think he is. All right. It is now Lowell's turn again. Yep. 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 That doesn't get there. Yep. That one gets there. Okay, yeah, I mean, he's running away, so you shoot at him, but, he's running, so, your first shots miss, and your second, like, you hit him in, like, the leg and, like, the hip area, but not enough to bring him down completely. All right, Hecate.
Okay, I'm gonna move right here, and we'll do another bonking.
Okay. 12 doesn't
You
quite
do
get there.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
that's all right.
Yeah, you can use your bardic inspiration if you want.
Okay, I will do that.
I said that too quickly.
Yeah, I tried to. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Useful.
I mean, you slide up behind him. You take a swing at him, but like he jumps over it. But as he's like coming down, you just like uppercut him with the mace and just like blast his like head completely off, and his headless corpse collapses to the ground dead.
I'm mad because, assholes capturing kids and then threatening to eat them. Like, I am so angry.
You're done, right?
I'm done. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay. Wish, your turn. Last guy is standing there whacking you with his baseball bat.
I'm just gonna try and hit him again.
Okay.
Should be easy.
Should be.
What is that?
Yeah, you finally get him. I mean, so you swing at him with your sword again. He knows that your light sword will cut his bat off, so he doesn't really try to block it. He tries to dodge, but you slash him pretty good across the arm and chest. He doesn't quite go down, but he's hurting.
Just be like, your plans have failed. Surrender while you can.
All right, give me an intimidation roll.
Intimidation. Not a skill I'm good at.
Yeah, I mean, your dead mechanical voice doesn't really scare this guy. I mean, he's just like, he knows he just got hit, but he spits on you. He's like, stupid robots. And now it's Rune's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Big cuddly robot.
I'm gonna
He's not very
come-
scary, apparently.
I'm gonna come here.
'Kay.
And I'm going to say, I'm sorry, lol. I'm sorry I shot you. And then I'm gonna healing hypo him in the butt.
Okay. I'm assuming the other ass cheek.
I don't know which one I got stabbed in, so that's like a 1d2 at that point. Oh. With a 1, now I was probably the same ass cheek. It didn't help at all.
Ouch! It hurts
doing
more
my-
than it helped.
That's
I'm
miraculous.
doing my
You managed to
best.
get right at the same right at the same spot, I think.
And then I'm gonna finish my movement up to here.
You still have your action
Um.
because healing hypo is a bonus action.
Oh, you're right. Okay. I'm going to carefully aim down my sight. I'm gonna pray that I don't shoot Wish in the head or do something else stupid, and I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay,
I'm not gonna hit him. I'm still reeling from shooting lol. So
Yeah,
I just
you're
kinda
still a little
flinch
upset
and I
from
shoot
shooting.
over everybody's head.
You're upset from shooting one of your teammates, so you fire and you do miss, but the guy jumps because he's wasn't expecting a large caliber round to be coming at him anytime soon.
I was gonna
Right.
say
There
rolls a
was-
nat 1, accidentally
Yeah.
blows Timmy's brains out.
Honestly, it would have been better for one of the kids than one of my teammates,
Yeah, at least we don't know the kids.
right?
All right,
They
Jork,
can't hold
your-
it against me.
Your turn.
Jork's gonna run into the room and shoot the bad man.
No, he's
Wasn't
not.
supposed to be with advantage, but hey,
Yeah, I mean, for some reason, whatever it
I
is with
forgot
this
to push
Marauder,
this
none
in.
of you guys can hit this guy.
We're all trying to avoid the children.
Yeah,
He's,
I guess.
he's using them. He's standing in front of them, so we have to aim
Yeah.
really carefully.
I mean, you fire off your Eldritch Blast and it misses him completely and slams into the wall behind him, leaving behind, residue of magic and bullet.
I believe that'll do it.
It's his turn, but he quickly realizes he's outnumbered, so he's going to try to take Wish with him, at least. Because there's no way out, there's no way for him to run away. He's not surrendering because he already spit in the face of the robot that attacked him. Oh boy. Yeah, he swings his bat and connects real well with Wish for 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
I am unconscious.
Yeah, he just hits you in the side of the head, dents in your cranial armor, and you collapse to the ground, twitching as your electronics kind of get a little messed up somewhere.
Joy.
And he goes, "Take that!"
Lol, the toaster's broken.
I mean, now it's Lowell's turn.
You got it.
It's 10 feet for each guy you walk through.
You go like,
You could.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
because you're small?
So yeah,
Okay.
you go here.
you can
Just wanna
bonus
go for the-
action dash, or you can go into
Yeah, you can go right there.
his space and then to the right one. little spider monkey.
God. This is when he's not going to roll his dice well. He's going to shoot.
Ones and twos.
Blow little Timmy's head off.
Yeah, that gets there. Yep. I mean, I pretty much guarantee you're going to kill him with the... Actually, you're guaranteed to kill him with the first shot. Because you get +4 from your deck. Yeah, I mean, you sneak through Rune's legs and hop off to the side, get your pistols out, and just unload on this guy like you did on the first guy, which would have just killed him if you hadn't been hit yet. And like it just like rips through his chest, and he just kind of like convulses as the bullets hit him, and then he falls to the ground and crumples onto his side. All right, combat is effectively over. These guys have 11 HP, and you had a harder time killing them than you did with the freaking direwolf HKUs.
That's the world we live in.
I'm gonna come up to the survivor, and I've got rope, so I'm gonna cut off a piece of the rope and tie it really nice and tight around his wrists.
Okay. Yeah, he's bound. He's not fighting back.
It's like we.
You can't reach his head. You're gonna have to
Somebody's
get on.
down.
Hey, Rune, the toaster's broken. Can you go fix him? Or lol, whichever one.
Yeah, I can't fix him, but lol, go ahead and fix him. I'm going to.
Wish is unconscious.
That's a success.
Hey, you saved.
There's one of 3.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah. As simple as it is, you go over and you turn him off and turn him back on again. And he wakes up at 1 HP.
Wonderful.
He's still obviously damaged and needs some repair, but...
I imagine whenever he goes unconscious, you just hear the Windows shutdown music sound.
Do. He blue screened.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to our bound and captured prisoner.
Okay.
And use intimidation to see if I can get any information out of him about if there's others, whether they're others of the bandits or if there's others of children or anything else he knows about this building, where he came from, or why he's doing this, why he sent out that message.
And while he does that, George's gonna go check on the children.
Okay. Go ahead and we'll do Rune first. I mean, yeah, he's like, we just came here because we intercepted a message. And we found a bunch of kids. We thought we hit the jackpot.
So the kids sent the message? I'm asking
I
him
would
that.
I would assume so. I'm really hurt. Can you help me?
And there's nobody else. You have no other friends. This was your whole group.
Well, this is our raiding party, yeah.
And did you come from a larger group of people?
Of course.
Okay, where are they?
They're outside of town, a few miles.
Perfect. I'll get the location of where. Yeah. Do I need insight? Is he lying to me?
Sure, you can roll insight.
I'm not sure if I.
It's kind of like
From what you can tell, he's telling the truth.
Perfect.
go to the.
I'm gonna look to the group and say, does anybody have any other questions for this bastard? Well, we're not gonna feed him to the kids because that's terrible, but we are gonna shoot him in the head when we're done.
That's terrible.
Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely.
Or we could save the bullet, because this creep is not worth a bullet, and I'll bonk him with my bot bunker. Not anything else.
Yeah, I love that we're talking about how we're gonna kill him while he's bound.
Lul's just
there.
like, as shepherds we shall be, for thee, my lord, for thee.
Yes.
Right.
Hey, I've got the stupid fucking rope.
Oh, I like George.
Wish we needed that stupid fucking rope after all.
Is that right, Rambo?
Well, it certainly illustrates the diversity of the word.
So can we tie the rope around his neck and then just have Wish run in circles and just drag him behind him until he?
Wish is in no is definitely not in any condition to do that right now. He's still at 1 HP and is not been repaired yet. Like Lowell gave up on that and immediately was like, I want to shoot this guy.
I think we should just leave him tied up and just leave him here. And we got to get these kids out of here. We've got 5 kids to escort, and we've just been talking about how to kill this asshole. So I think we just leave him for the HKUs.
You're not in the same room as the kid. They can't hear you.
Who can't hear me?
The kids can't hear what you're saying about killing this guy.
Right, but we've got 5 kids to deal with, and as the longer we sit here arguing about how to kill this guy, the more likely somebody's going to come investigate.
Oh, sure. I mean, you guys didn't use any loud weapons, didn't make a lot of noise, so it's unlikely that anything hurt you.
Okay, let's just kill him, and then
even just standard like melee would not have traveled out of this building very far. But a gunshot would be heard a few blocks away. Like a fully loud gunshot. No,
Yeah, so
I mean anything without a silencer on it would do that. So
just her guns.
Yeah, just her guns for now.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Shoot
I
him.
mean,
Go ahead,
it's a coup de grace. You don't even have to roll damage. You just pull out your gun, you plug him in the back of the head, and he collapses to the ground.
Perfect. I'm gonna go to the kids.
Nope. We are now at the same time as what you guys were doing. Jorik went to talk to the kids.
Excellent.
So now it's Jorik's turn. Jorik, what would you like to say to the kids?
George's gonna walk up and be like, well, all the bad men are dead. Here, and then he's gonna reach into his pack, pull out some dried fruit, and give those to the kids. And as he's doing that, he's just gonna check them all up and down, make sure none of them are too badly hurt.
Okay. Yeah, so the kid in the front, he looks like he's the oldest. He reaches out and takes the dried fruit from them, or from Jorik, and he hands it to... Okay, so there's 5 kids. There's 3 boys and 2 girls. There's 2 boys who look about the same age, one that's a little younger, and then the 2 girls look like they're twins, who are quite a bit younger than the other ones. So, he takes the fruit and he hands it to the 2 little ones, and he goes, "Thanks for saving us, mister. What are you going to do with us now?"
Well, we can take you back to Haven, probably. What are you guys doing here?
Well, my mom brought us here. She had heard about this place of safety a long time ago, so we came here with her.
So in this room or anywhere, can we see where the distress signal's coming from?
There's a computer set up in the corner with like an old school radio setup for sending out Morse code.
Okay, since I'm pretty sure it's me and Wish in this room, I'm not gonna ask Wish anything. He's just gonna kind of keep talking to the kids, make sure they're fine. Ask if they know what happened to their parents. I mean, even though he can kind of guess.
Yeah. So Jamie, he looks at the other ones. Sorry, the kid's name's Jamie, but you hadn't asked yet, so I'm just gonna go with that. He motions for you to follow him out into the other room, over by this couch over here. And this carpet had been put over the top of a body, and he goes, "This was my mom. she was sick, but she managed to get us here, and we sent out the distress signal. And we were hoping someone would come save us and take care of my mom, but no one showed up. And then the bad men showed up, and they thought we're going to talk about eating us.
I'm just sitting in the corner and just
Okay,
like
yeah.
like if I could look just like upset and maybe a little sad, I would.
Okay. Yeah, the main thing that's wrong with Wish is he has a couple of power cells that have been damaged. But luckily you guys have some of those. His armor needs to be replated or messed with to be bent back into shape. Mainly his head needs the concave bent out of it. And so you kind of just like heat it up with a torch and like an acetylene torch and like mold it back out to normal. It still looks damaged, but less impactful on the electronics in his brain area. Same thing with his rib area. You just kind of like the armor in that area, you just detach the plate and like fold it back out by heating it up and then reattach it. And basically all the damage was superficial, and because you had to use 2 power cells to fix him, he's back to full health now.
Cool.
So just mark that 2 of the power cells you found are now not part of your loot because they're inside Wish. Okay.
Wonderful repair job.
All right. Anyone else want to do something now?
Jork will round up the kids and bring them into the main room.
Okay. Yeah, there's 3 boys and 2 girls. The 2 girls look younger, but they look like they're twins. Yeah.
Oh, and then since Lul is the computer person, he will point out Jork will point out the computer and say, "You might want to shut off the distress signal."
Yeah, I mean, you go over and it was just on continuous broadcast. It's super weak signal, but it was just repeating the same message over and over and over again, and it's pretty easy for you to shut it off.
Okay, I'm going to check with Jorik, ask him if all of the children are okay, if they're healthy, if they're all right to travel, because he's our medic. So,
Are they all right to travel?
Yeah. So, Rune, as a veteran soldier that traipsing all the way across the city with 5 toddlers is not a good idea. Luckily, your commanding officer had thought of this and provided you with an emergency extraction beacon. It's state-of-the-art technology that has been combined and heavily infused with magic, but it's not really been tested a lot. But it's dangerous because it takes a couple minutes to power up, but it also produces an intense amount of power. So much so that pretty much all the machines within a few miles can sense the power signal, the power spike, and will be on their way to kill whatever is creating the power level. So you know that it could be dangerous to use this technology, but it also doesn't take you back to Haven, because Haven doesn't want that power spike going off in their base, giving off their location. So it sends you to a spot near Haven, which is an abandoned building, but it's closer and would be way safer than walking across a post-apocalyptic city with hunter-killer units and 5 children.
okay.
How defendable does this building look?
So you go outside, and it looks like you could hold out for a while. So what you see is the courtyard and the wall of all the vehicles that were blocking it. Looks like you could move a couple more in the way and fortify the wall. If you guys want to look around for stuff, there is stuff for you to find.
Oh, I want to loot the bad men. See if they
Okay.
have anything special on them.
No, I mean you find a couple cleavers that aren't worth anything, and the bats have been chopped up by lightsabers quite a bit, so they really don't have anything useful on them. Yeah. So, Lowell, you find 2 damaged 50 caliber mounted machine guns. Based on your past expertise, you feel like you could combine the broken machine guns into one and make one operational gun. And you basically tell Rune and other people that you're going to need some ammo if they want to look around for that.
Perfect. It is not a silenced 50 caliber weapon, though, right?
No,
But,
Yeah.
I mean,
the beacon is going to draw them to you anyway.
yeah,
So it doesn't matter if
it's
you
one
use
of
suppressed
those.
weapons.
Do we maybe want to see if our demolition expert can set up a few landmines outside?
Oh, heck yes.
Tripwires, whatever you want to.
Yeah,
See?
I mean, so while you're searching for stuff, Agatha finds what I called the motherlode of explosives. There's a lot of damaged explosives and unusable, but that's still quite a bit that you can use. Tons of C4, like anti-tank landmines, anti-personnel landmines, claymores, all sorts of things that go boom.
So what you're saying is the kitty is now purring.
Absolutely. I'm kind of doing like that half lid thing cats do when they're content. So, are we setting up a trap then? Is that what's going on?
You're setting up a defense for
Does-
waves of machines that are likely going to be coming your way.
Oh,
Does this
dang.
transport thing, is it going to transport the kids and us, or just the kids?
Everyone.
Okay.
So it's
Everyone
And
can go
basically
through
does
the
it need to be
teleportation circle.
does it need to be set up outside or inside?
Outside.
Okay.
Damn it.
So then, yeah, we'll just have to set up a perimeter, and absolutely go nuts, Agatha. Just setting up explosives. We don't need this place anymore. It's obviously been demolished long ago, so throwing a few more explosions in the area isn't going to hurt anything. So go crazy.
So how long setting all this up is it gonna take?
Probably about like an hour.
Okay, because Jork could use a short rest to get his spell slot back.
Okay. I mean, give me a sleight of hand check. I mean, you're real good at it, so probably nobody notices you do it. Yeah, and nobody notices. I'm pretty sure no one has a 17 passive perception.
No.
So if you're not looking for it, then they wouldn't notice. Oh, good. I'm so
Oh.
glad you keep sticking your hypos in the same spot and they're not doing anything.
I'm glad it's not just me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so while you guys are
Can I
searching
craft
for
some healing hypos too? I've got.
absolutely. Yep.
How many can I make? I've got enough components for 8.
In the hour, you can make 2, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
you guys
many,
go ahead.
how many claymores do I find?
A lot.
Okay, so I don't need to sit here and like strategically place them. I could just do like a big old circle and be good.
That's. I mean, I wouldn't just do a circle, but yeah, I would strategically place them near the wall.
Okay, So I've got quite a few then. All right, that's
yeah,
good.
I mean,
That's
you've
good.
got a whole bunch of I mean, probably around like 10 claymores, but there's a whole bunch of C4. You've got detonators. There's, like I said, there's anti-tank landmines, anti-personnel landmines, all kinds of things that go boom. There's plenty of frag grenades, but frag grenades are kind of meh against machines, which is why you guys use the pulse grenades.
I mean, those would be good to just kind of keep on hand.
Sure. But, I mean, Agatha already has some. She just, you guys just don't carry them because you're not the boom boom person.
Well, and they're also loud, so that's why I haven't used any yet.
Mm-hmm.
True, but I mean, more is always more.
You guys also find the ammo room, and there's every which kind of ammo you could possibly want. You also find 4 intact RPGs with 20 rockets that are still usable.
I have a
Does
feeling.
anybody
this
else
fight
get the
is gonna
feeling
suck.
that we've got a boss fight coming up?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to ask that like as Rune. It's like, does anybody else feel like there's a boss fight coming up?
Yeah, there's
Well,
a bunch
I mean,
of chest high walls
so you
and
can
everything.
you can imagine how much shit these people had, and they still lost. But from what you have, you feel like you can hold out long enough for the portal to power up and you guys to jump through.
Excellent. I'm going to ask Jorik if I can get one of the healing hypos he made because I am out.
Yes, George, we'll hand you one.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
How many 50 cal rounds did we find?
A lot. I mean, you found like 15 of those ammo boxes, which I think are like 200 rounds each or something like that. Like the big ones, the mounted machine guns, big 50 cals that have the box on it. That's basically what you got.
Oh, so
Something
these are
like
mounted
3,000
50
rounds.
cals.
It's a mounted 50 caliber machine gun. Yeah. It's
Can we mount it on Rune or on Wish?
no.
Are you sure?
Not yet.
Absolutely, I'm sure.
Did
There's
we-
no so if you put it on his shoulder or something and had lull firing, it would knock him on his ass with the first shot. He's not that sturdy.
So we need to build him like a Terminator, and that can be his fucking gun under his arm.
Sure.
We're going
I mean, even the
Warhammer.
Terminator only used like a freaking minigun, and that thing fires like 5.56 rounds, not 50 caliber machine gun rounds.
Oh no, I was talking about Warhammer 40k Terminators.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah,
Did
We
we-
no.
have our own
Did we
tactical dreadnought.
find more pulse grenades? Or
No.
just the frag grenades? Okay, gotcha.
Pulse grenades are a very new thing created by the scientists in Haven, so these people wouldn't have had any.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Can our boom boom person make pulse grenades out of like some of the power cores and stuff we found?
Nope.
You got to learn how to do that, Agatha.
Okay,
We'll get you trained later.
sounds good.
You guys are level 1.
I know.
Yeah.
Like I said, we'll get you trained later.
All right, so you also find a bunch of sandbags for making makeshift chest-high walls. And if there's anything else you guys would like to do to fortify, let me know. Otherwise, we will get this started.
Yeah, I think we
Oh,
want
sounds good to
to
me.
get a mounted 50 cal kind of tucked in between some sandbags, kind of make like a pillbox thing. Yeah, you had that planned out. Bloody hell. So
All right.
where are our explosives at?
All along the wall.
So what we're gonna have is the claymores have to be on the outside because claymores, the way they work, they disperse
Your damage is
a metal, little tiny metal balls essentially, and I don't want them accidentally setting off all our mines. So those are gonna be the very first line of defense is all the claymores.
Okay. It's a good idea. Who has the RPG? You said there were
there's
four
four.
RPGs.
There's 4 launchers with
with
20 rockets.
I don't think that you're tall enough to ride.
I mean, Lowell's like standing on a box, standing behind the 50 caliber mounted machine gun.
I mean, with that kind of firepower, does he really have to be accurate when he's
No.
throwing that many rounds down range?
But he also
Exactly.
is the only one without an actual long range weapon.
Yay for 120 range on Eldritch Blast.
I have a DMR.
Yeah,
Doesn't have
trust me, Lowell, you're gonna want to use the 50 caliber machine gun over your ion disruptor.
He's gonna try to
Wait.
steal it, isn't he? Tuck it away in his little pocket.
So as a
Steal what?
team-
The 50 cal?
No, the ion rifle he was talking about.
Oh, that's his. That's his.
Oh,
He's
okay.
the tech expert, so he has that.
I thought he found it. Never mind. Okay.
No. That's one of his specialties for being the tech expert. He has a rifle that does like electricity damage for
Oh.
disabling electronics.
We didn't happen to find a silencer or two for Agatha, did we?
Not that can go on the guns that she's carrying.
Damn it.
But it's okay. We can be loud at this fight because we're
Yeah.
gonna have
True.
that giant energy pulse going off.
Yeah.
So
This
I think
this is a specialty fight. So just let me know when you guys think you're ready to get started.
let's go
I
ahead and
I'm gonna
think
go
you're
use the little boys' room real quick, and then I will be ready.
Good idea. Bathroom break.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get brighter.
for the RPGs, do we have those as weapons somewhere that we can add for each person that's gonna have one?
Sure. I mean, the way this is going to work is going to be not like normal combat.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if we're firing RPGs off at this group, keeping track of who has them and where we're shooting at, that sort of thing.
Basically, you're just going to tell me when you want to use one.
Perfect. So there's 4 and 5 people. So the person on the 50 cal is going to be the one who doesn't have one, likely.
Probably.
Okay.
I'm back.
The halfling would just knock himself on his ass with a RPG launcher anyway.
Exactly.
That would be kind of funny.
Do we need to get the halfling behind the RPG?
Rocket.
Oh,
jump.
rocket jump? Absolutely. Halfling's like, I'm flying! Whee! High apple pie in the sky, folks. Is that full of coffee, Jordan?
And so, George constantly feels wet. His hair constantly looks like it's underwater, and his right eye is kind of fucked up.
I can relate. My left eye is kind of fucked up.
My
I mean-
left eye is, I mean, it still works, but it looks gross.
It doesn't quite look like an eyeball. His right one. Not yet.
Sorry, Lil, not every joke you tell is going to hit.
Let's hope he's better at shooting that than he is at telling jokes.
Oh.
Oh. Shots fired, literally, am I right?
Don't get short with me.
I'm getting a little chilly from all this shade.
Alright. You guys ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Alright. Rune basically turns on the beacon and kind of puts it behind you guys, behind the bunker. The kids are out here waiting, like, behind where he put the portal so they can jump through it. You told them what was going on. And, you know, they've been through a lot, so they're pretty brave at this point for 13-year-olds and 10-year-olds and 6-year-olds. All right, so basically this is going to be a continuous fight of epic proportions. So I'm going to reset the turn list. I'm going to have you guys roll initiative after selecting your tokens, just so we can kind of know what order you guys are going in. The bad guys will always be going last in this situation. Okay. Did you just not click on yourself the 3 times you put your initiative in there? Well, I'm going to give you the first dice roll. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you set up the beacon. For, you know, you guys are sitting there waiting, and then all of a sudden, after about a minute, you can just hear clattering on the outside of the wall. As you check the beacon, it still needs a couple of minutes to charge. So, the first humanoid HKUs come clambering over the wall. They're almost like spider-like in their climbing ability. And yeah, you guys can just shoot with impunity. Just
Wow,
when
this slaps.
when it
And
gets
I
to
feel
your turn,
refreshed.
just give me a d20 roll, and I'll tell you how many you kill. So, Rune, it's you first with your bolt action snipper rifle.
Perfect.
So I just basically need you to slash roll d20, and if you want to do what you just typed in chat, just push the up arrow once, and it'll bring up what you just did, so you don't have to keep typing out slash roll 1d20. Okay, I mean, like, yeah, you fire off your rifle a few times, but you know they're at range and they're moving pretty quickly, so you manage to just pick off one.
You know, it makes me glad none of us are standing in front of him.
Right. I'm just glad I didn't shoot one of the explosives and just ruin it completely.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna look over and be like, "How did you become leader?"
Well, his eye got messed up recently, so he hasn't had that fixed yet.
Yep.
I'll let you off.
For now.
Jorik, what would you like to do? As you see a bunch of spider monkeys clambering over your makeshift vehicle wall. There are basically a bunch on top of it right now. None of them have hit the layer of explosives that have been laid down.
I don't think anyone's quite in range yet. Yeah, I will just wait until somebody's within 120 feet, and then I will shoot them.
Just shoot them. Trust me. Just go for it. Just give me a d20 roll if you're just going to shoot. Special combat. 16, yeah. So you're standing there, and you just like, you kind of like got your head down, and then like you snap up and you draw your cool pistol and you fire it off a few times at the guys coming just to look cool, and you pick off 3 of the HKUs as they're climbing over the wall. Next is Wish with probably his DMR.
Nice.
All right, yeah. I mean, again, they're a little far away, so not everybody can be as cool as Jorik. So you've just got your rifle set up on the sandbags, and you're firing off shots. You miss a few times, but you do manage to pick off a couple.
All right.
And then it's Lowell's turn with the 50 caliber machine gun.
That is a natural 1.
Oh boy. I mean, yeah, they're all at range. You guys are doing great.
I like to think the
you
first shot just makes the whole thing go.
I mean, you're just
Yeah,
like
it jams.
boom, 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 and like you don't get it quite under control as well as you thought you would. So the bullets just slam into the vehicles. I mean, these are massive bullets. So I mean, the one that just tears through, the one that does hit, tears through. The ones that do hit, guys just rip them in half because it's a 50 caliber machine gun. And yeah, you get a couple, and then it's Agatha's turn with her scar, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
10, yeah.
bad.
I mean, they're still scrambling over the walls, so you just you raise up your rifle just like everyone else and fire off short bursts because they're at range right now. You don't need to be wasting ammo, and you pick off a few coming over the wall. All right, now it's their turn. A lot of them move down into past the wall.
Into the explosives.
I did not want to do that. This scroll thing is freaking pissing me off. Also, this thing's actually in my way. What is happening? Why did it paste them over there?
Excuse me.
I don't know why it did that either. Oh well. There's a lot of them.
Yes, there are.
It's not like we're picking targets. It's not.
Right.
At the
So
moment.
basically, these ones get down. A claymore goes off in this area, which takes out 6 of them. A claymore goes off in this area, taking out this group of guys. Another claymore goes off here, killing however many I picked up. And then this one actually out front here sets off a claymore that only takes out a few of them. So 4 claymores have gone off. You still have 6 left. And then yeah, that's their turn. They're just coming at you. It's now Rune's turn again.
Okay.
There's a lot more targets.
Yep. I'm going to not use Bardic Inspiration, but just tell the group, keep firing, keep firing.
Okay.
And
Leader inspiration.
Leader inspiration. Yeah, you I mean there's a lot more targets of opportunity, so you fire off your Mosin a few times, kill a few of the HKUs, and we move on to Jorik.
Yeah, George's gonna keep firing.
I need to be
Nat 20.
We are
Very
on the
nice.
second turn. Yeah, so yeah, you're looking like a badass, just blasting with your cool gun, just picking guys off the wall like a sharpshooter, like a badass. Yeah. Just let me know if anybody wants to do anything else, like besides shoot at this point, because like they're not over the wall yet, so using the RPGs is not really essential. I feel like
We're waiting for the T-Rex to show up to
that's
bust out those.
exactly
Yeah.
what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the
all right.
direwolves or the...
yeah, Wish, your turn.
You're muted. I don't know if you're aware.
I'd forgotten. I'd muted myself.
Yeah, I mean, a lot more targets of opportunity, so you just fire off your gun a few times. So, kind of keep track. I forgot to tell you guys this, but kind of keep track of how many bullets you're firing or how many guys you're killing, because you're going to have to reload.
Do I need to reload my gun?
Nope.
Okay.
Yours has unlimited ammo because it's literally a cantrip spell. It's fused technology and magic.
Just thought I'd double check.
So how many shots would I have fired between the 2 rolls? Like,
So only hits. Only hits would have been fired. So I think you've killed like 5 or
okay.
6. I'm not sure.
I'll just do it on 5.
Also, the way your scar works, Kim, it takes 2 bullets to kill 1 guy.
Okay, good to know.
Because you're firing a machine gun. Other guys are firing sniper rifles. I mean, besides the 50 cal and the Eldritch Blast. But your assault rifle takes 2 bullets to take out each guy. So when I'm like, all right, you kill this guy, and this guy, that's 6 bullets.
6 bullets. Okay.
Yep.
I think you had me kill 3 with my roll, so I've already used 6.
Okay. So Wish killed another couple. It's now Lowell's turn with the frickin' 50 cal. A lot more targets of opportunity.
That is a 3.
Jesus Christ, dude. Now the bad rolls are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kill a couple more. Luckily, you're sending a lot of bullets down the range, but you won't have to reload. Let's say every round you're using 20 rounds. How many? Well, I mean, I can actually literally look this up.
Aren't they like 300 round drums?
50 caliber machine gun rounds per second. Can fire 450 to 600 rounds per minute. So could fire 100 rounds per round. Jeez.
Just a
Not
few.
insane. Anyway, we'll go with 300 round drums, so you'll have to reload, spend the 4th turn reloading.
And we're on the second now, aren't we?
So that was Lowell's turn, killing a few guys, but he's just sending a lot of bullets down range. Luckily, you have a lot of bullets. It's Agatha's turn with her assault rifle. Her Scar 40. All right, you pick off 3 more guys with your assault rifle. And back around to the bad guys, and we are going to start turn 3. Yeah, I mean they keep coming. They keep coming at you. They're Johnny on the spot. They haven't reached the second round of claymores yet. But yeah, that's what. So a lot of them have reached this side of the wall. So
All right.
round 3 starting at the top with Rune again.
Okay, I'm gonna tell everybody wait with the heavy weaponry, and then take a shot.
Okay.
Can we hear him over the 50?
Yes, because you have your.
Yeah, we have radios. Yeah.
You would hear it in your ear ball. All right. Yeah, you pick off a few better targets this time, so you take down 4.
Okay, that puts me exactly empty.
Okay. So you'll have to spend your next turn reloading. Next up is Jork. A 5.
Hey, there's a low roll.
You can't be perfect every time, but you still look pretty cool with your revolver type magic blaster, and you kill 2. Next up is Wish.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
Here we go killing again.
Is it really killing if they're not actually alive?
Yep.
That's a good question.
18. I mean, how many bullets do you have left in your gun?
I fired 5 out of 10. So
All right,
5
yeah.
left.
So you take down 5 easily. Now that they're well within your vision, and you are out of ammo until you reload.
Perfect.
Next up is Lowell on top of the 50 cal.
14. It's a bit better.
14. Yeah, I mean, you're sending so many bullets down range that you're holding this entire left side down, and you just wipe out a huge chunk of the guys. But now, the last bullet goes into the machine gun, and you hear it click empty. This is bad that you're all reloading on the same turn.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't need to. I still have my clip is 120 bullets though. It's really fucking huge.
It shouldn't be.
I had 100 and.
You have 120 rounds, but your clip should only be 30 rounds.
Oh, that's
You have like
not
4
one
clips.
I have. 4 clips.
She's got a drum in that bad boy.
And then it was at one. I think it was at 119. I had used it once, and I forgot to reload.
I mean, you can't really put a 120 round drum on an assault rifle like that. It's just not possible.
So what it should have been? You said 30?
probably.
There
Okay.
should have been 30 round clips, yeah, because that's
Don't-
standard. You
Don't
could
know
have.
where I got 120 from.
That's probably your total ammo. But it would have been 4 clips. But right now, your ammo's not really going down because y'all are using ammo that you found here. Just clips lying around that you prepped and.
Okay, I'm at 18 then.
Wish just wiped out a bunch of dudes. It's Agatha's turn again. Yeah, and Jork doesn't have to reload, so they'll be able to keep fighting. 15, yeah. I mean, you fire off a few short controlled bursts. These guys are near each other, so you kill these 3, and then these 2. So 5 in total. Just mowing them down.
Finally, I'm rolling well. Jeebs.
All right, it's the bad guy's turn again. They just keep coming. Those aren't all there. That's just where it copied the dudes. For some reason. There. Is that better? Is that... Okay. They still haven't quite reached the second round of explosives. I know they're all kind of piled funny. I'll fix that. All right. And they're still coming. They haven't even started shooting at you yet. Oops. Sorry, Rune, it's your turn. I accidentally just clicked the next turn thing because I don't have me on there.
That's all right.
But you got to spend a turn reloading, sir.
Yep. I am going to reload my weapon and I'm going to yell, hold.
Okay. Jork. Oh, look at natural 20.
Net 20 number 2.
Now you're like, all right, after a round of going, oh man, I only got a couple. Now you're like, I gotta look like more of a badass and just keep shooting. You take out
Gonna curve that bullet.
these 5 on this side. Next up is Wish, who probably needs to reload.
Yep, just reloading.
Okay.
Sorry, looking at text message.
Lowell. Gotta reload that big ass
Just
gun.
gonna reload. Just walk over with
Okay.
the...
Alright, and Agatha, your turn.
I ask Lil, need some help over there lifting that drum?
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Yes, please.
Yes, please. Yeah, I mean, you fire off another burst and you kill 5 more.
I only have 8 rounds left, so
You
4.
kill 4 more.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Alright, back around to the bad guy's turn. So now they actually do end up moving up into the second round of Claymores, which blows up those ones. These 6 walk into another one. These guys move up. Oops, don't do that. All right, this group just explodes in the middle. This group over here blows up on the side, and you've got 2 more that are stationed kind of nearer to the fountain. They're not. These guys aren't big enough to actually set off the tank mines, so those ones are still out there by the wall. Just so you know, Kim.
You got it.
I think there's not enough. I mean, maybe if there was enough of them in the same area, they could, in theory, set one off, but... Okay, now we're back around to Rune, while I move a bunch of these dudes.
All right. Do I know how much longer we've got to wait for this portal?
We are now starting turn 4, which it's 10 seconds per turn? Right, Tanner?
6.
6.
6
Sorry.
seconds per turn, so 10 for a minute. You gotta do 2 minutes in total from the start of it. So
20 rounds. Okay.
20 rounds. Still got a ways to go.
Yeah, I'm just going to say hold and then start shooting.
I need to pull out some of these guys now. Oh, 4. Good. All right. I mean, you pick off the first couple. 3. You take down 3.
Okay.
If I could just select 3. Thank you. Next up is Jork.
Net 20.
Oh,
What
that
the
is some
fuck?
luck.
Damn.
Uh-huh.
That is not what I wanted to do.
How'd you do that? / roll natural 20. Is that how you get
I'm
that?
right.
just clicking on the little dice thing in the top left-hand corner, and I'm
Why
clicking
is
on the
that?
20.
God damn it. Why is that I'm not undoing that? Okay. There we go. Much better. All right, yeah. I mean, you're just blasting like a madman, just like taking out dude after dude after dude. That's not there. Next up is Wish.
Jork is enjoying himself a little too much.
Yorick should be enjoying himself that much.
He's got a big old psycho grin on his face.
I thought you were going to say something else when you said big
No.
ol', and I was like,
Big
oh
old
my-
boner.
Big old stonk on.
That's for later.
Just gonna keep shooting, Wish. Since you reloaded.
Yep, just gonna keep shooting.
Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting.
Oh, where's my dice?
I don't
There
know.
they are.
Use the natural 21 in the top corner.
Just use that 20 roll that
Ooh.
Jork's using. Yeah, I mean you pick off you rolled good, so you pick off these 5 on this side.
Sweet, there goes another 5 shots.
Yep.
1.
Next up is Lowell on the big ol' 50 cal.
He's a
Hey, y'all,
19.
50 cal.
Daka, more Daka.
19.
19.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I mean, with the amount of rounds you put down range, you just mow down all the ones on your side.
I'm just going to lean over to turn around to Jorik and be like, "Are you sweating because you're enjoying this so much? I don't understand what's happening."
Just a bit. A little
Alright.
too excited.
Agatha.
I'm reloading, baby.
Reloading! Alright, bad dude's turn. They move up further.
I am letting the enemy know that I am out of ammo.
This group sets off one of the last two claymores. Luckily, the other ones haven't quite reached the claymores yet. Now you can see something even scarier as you see wolf units clambering over the wall now.
Oh boy.
Oh. Bit more than 30 feet away,
And-
I think.
It's now Rune's turn.
That's round 5.
It is currently round 5.
I am going
How am I
to
only getting 3 rolls? Oh, because people were reloading that round.
Yep,
Got
we
it.
had reloading and
Derpader, I'm dumb.
dice rolls. So I'm going to press the magic d20 to see if that helps me at all. It doesn't.
It
The
doesn't.
Oh.
magic
Doesn't.
d20 doesn't do anything for me.
For everyone who has pulse grenades, that line is 30 feet from us.
Perfect.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
Cool.
9. I mean, 9's better than below a 5. You pick off the first 4. No, yeah, first 4. That's fine.
Okay.
To
I
keep
have
them
one
to
bullet
keep them
left.
off the claymore as easily as you can. And I don't have a Mecha T-Rex token yet, so I'm gonna just have to use this one for whenever that happens. Next up is Jork. Is huge 3x3 or 4x4?
I don't remember. I'll look it up.
Large is 3x3, so I think huge is 4x4.
Isn't large 2x2? Anyway,
Maybe. I don't remember.
you pick off the 4 on this side with your still above 15 rolls, and not having to reload. Jorik and Lowell are carrying this team.
There you go. Large is 2x2, huge is 3x3, and gargantuan is 4x4.
Gotcha.
What
T-Rexes
about
are
Colossal?
Colossal is any size the DM deems that is larger than 4x4.
Oh, they're colossal T-Rexes then. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Yes, 6x6.
10 by 10. Oh, skid it. Good luck.
Jesus Christ.
What am I looking at?
I gotta shrink it down. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
All right. Next up is Wish. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting.
Just keep shooting. Got 5 shots currently. Left in. Hello?
Left in the clip.
Yup.
Bang bang into the room.
Not a good roll.
All right. I mean, you get 2. You get 2 with your 4. 2 from the middle of the pack. Next up is Lull. Just
6.
riddling them with bullets. Sorry?
6.
All right. I mean, you take out a good chunk in the middle here because just rounds downfield. And yeah. Next up is Agatha.
Ooh, child.
No, I wanted all of them. Why did it not copy all of them? There we go.
Ooh.
Oh, natural 20. Yeah, I mean, all right. So you take out 6 with your fresh
Nice.
up. That's why did it?
One less to worry about.
So you take out 6 with your freshly loaded clip. And then it is now the bad guy's turn. You can tell that you've thinned out quite a bit of the humanoid ones, but there's still some left coming at you. Now they're being followed up by the wolf units. Wolf units are weird. I guess if they stepped directly on one of the landmines, they would set it off. And we are now starting turn 6. And it's Rune's turn again. There's one more Claymore in this area, but the rest of them are all expended.
Okay. I'm gonna yell out 1 round of RPGs, and then pull out an RPG shot.
Okay.
And
Oh, nice.
19. Yeah, I mean, you fire a great shot that manages to, blast this wolf into the other wolf, damaging them both beyond repair as they collapse. Why is that doing that? Okay, there we go. But now your RPG's out, and you're going to have to take a turn to reload it.
We had 12 RPG shots.
20 in total.
Oh, 20.
Between all of you. So it is now Jorik's turn.
Doing what the leader said, he's going to pick up an RPG and fire one downrange.
Okay. Ooh,
And
all right.
of course, as soon as I get the RPG,
Yeah,
that's
I
when my
mean,
rolls go tits up.
you fire the RPG and you manage to take out a bunch of the humanoid units, but you don't get to take out any of the wolves with a roll that low.
That's better than nothing.
Oh, you will never not kill anybody. I mean, I gave damage when he rolled a 1.
I did shoot a single unit.
There's a lot of dudes. It'd be hard to miss everything. All right, next up is Wish.
I'm just going to shoot some more dudes. Actually, wait. Do I have an RPG? I figure I would, right?
Yeah, each one of you has one except for Lowell because he's sitting on the 50 cal.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and
On
I'll try and
top
get
of
an RPG off.
Okay.
Hopefully trying to aim for the Rex in the back if I can see it.
It's not there yet.
Oh, okay.
I just
Not yet.
made him in preparation for adding him.
Okay. Just one RPG then.
And he's on the other side of the wall. It'd be hard to shoot over the 18. I mean,
Nice.
you fire off your rocket and you manage to catch two of the dire wolves in the explosion and take them out.
And then that'll be it.
Lol.
Another natural 1.
Another natural 1. I mean,
Hmm.
you still
Oh,
managed
actually-
to tear.
Halfling. Does the luck feat
Halfling
count
luck.
in that one? Yeah.
Sure.
I've only
You get to
just
reroll
remembered that.
ones.
I'll take 19 instead.
Yeah, I mean, you're still just ripping through what's left of the humanoid HKUs coming on the left side there, and you
There were
take out
some
a lot
bad
of them.
shots. They ricocheted into the others.
He's sending 100 rounds downfield.
Gonna hit something.
There's no ricochet. He's just blasting them apart. Like, I mean, if a 30-06 is this big, a 50 caliber bullet's this big. It's just like,
As big as one of my legs.
basically, fuck,
Right?
dude.
Bigger than your head.
50 caliber bullets are freaking huge. Those are tank killing bullets. Next up is Agatha.
I have been waiting for this moment all day.
This is my moment, my moment.
This is my moment in the sun.
This could be the start of something new.
Yay!
You fire
I
off
was
your
waiting for this
RPG,
moment.
but like you're good with explosives, but that's not rocket-propelled explosives.
Just go
You
straight
take out
up.
a few, you take out a few on the left, but not any of the wolf units. All right, it is the bad guy's turn again. So these last 2 humanoids get up there and they set off the last claymore. The wolves are considerably faster, so they move up quickly. And it's Rune's turn again.
I need to reload my M1.
Okay.
Are
gotta
you
use
gonna
the
reload
head,
your
I'll
rocket
BRB.
launcher?
I can't do both in the same turn, correct?
Sure you can.
Sure, I'll reload them both. I'm just gonna sit hiding behind the sandbags, just reloading
You're just
everything.
like, and then
Perfect.
Jorik, your turn.
All right, Jorik is going to cast Hex for a bonus action on that wolf in front of him, and then he's going to reload the rocket launcher.
Okay. It's now Wish's turn. And if you've got
I'm
like
just gonna-
one bullet left, you can
Yeah.
always reload.
I think I'm just gonna reload now.
Okay.
Thinking about it, and then
can-
because I've got
can-
3 bullets left, but
Sure. So you reload your rifle, and do you want to reload your rocket launcher at the same time?
yep, just kind of have a upkeep round, I guess.
Okay. Lol, this will be your last round before you have to reload.
Okay, here we go.
Nat 21 time.
6.
Sure would be 6. I mean, you're still sending a lot downfield, but with a 6, you're only going to get 2 of the wolves. Because they still take quite a bit of punishment to take down.
And reload next turn, yeah?
Reload next turn, yep.
Gotcha.
Hey, look, you're just in time for your turn.
Oh, awesome. Doing my scar.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you start trying to finish picking off the last of the, you pick off 4 of the humanoids in the midst of all the wolves. And now it's the bad guy's turn again. And here they come to save the day.
Pop, 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 pop.
Oh, yeah, this is probably good enough for wolves. I mean, the ground is rumbling. You can feel the Rexes coming from. You can see them over the top of the buses too. And it's Rune's turn again, and we are on the start of turn 7.
What's the second blue line?
1100 armor, so.
That wasn't my blue line.
Oh,
I
I
have no idea.
I copied it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I copied it when I copied all the dudes.
I am going to yell another round of RPGs. So we've only shot 4, yeah.
Okay.
And then hit the magic D20.
Oh,
Yeah, I like
19.
the
Yeah, I
magic
mean,
D20.
Nice.
you fire and you manage to blast apart the 4 wolves in the back because they were kind of clumped up. Next up is Jorik, but I don't think you're
RPG.
Oh wait,
Nope. I
you
reloaded
did reload it because you casted Hex.
Hex is bonus action, and then the RPG.
Mhm.
16.
16. Yeah, I mean you fire off on this side and you manage to take down 3 that are kind of clumped up over there. And now it's Wish's turn.
I'm going to. I'm gonna shoot my regular rifle.
Okay. Even though your CO called for.
Oh, did he call for another round of rocket launchers?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
I used the rocket launcher instead then.
Okay,
Maybe.
sure. All right, yeah. I
Sorry.
mean,
You can
you're
ignore me.
Wish will
That's
follow
fine.
order.
Your 16 blasts apart a few more of the guys in the front there.
And I'll just kind of hide back and get ready to reload it.
Next up is Lowell, and he's got to reload.
Yeah.
Reloading.
He reloads his LMG, and now it's Agatha's turn.
I have to reload my RPG as well.
And do you want to reload your rifle while you're at it, just because you're probably low-ish?
Yeah, if I can do that, I would love to.
Yep, I'm allowing you guys to reload all your weapons on the same turn. And it's the bad guy's turn, and they are starting to get up in the business.
Are the wolves not big enough to set off the mines?
Not the tank buster ones.
Right.
But they are all within range for fucking pulse grenades.
Pretty close, yeah. Pretty close to all of them. I mean, the T-Rex units just smash right through the wall as they're coming for that booty. And we are starting turn 8.
Okay, I'm gonna just tell everybody use everything you've got. And then I'm gonna fire my M1.
18. Yeah, with your rifle, it takes 3 shots, but you take down the first wolf because they're a bit tougher. And next up is York.
Jork's going to throw a pulse grenade at those dudes to our right, but to the left.
Yep.
Do you want me to just D20 that?
Yep. 14. Yeah, I mean, you disable one of the wolves and 2 of the dudes. Next up is Wish.
I'm gonna reload the rocket launcher in preparation for the next time someone asks me to fire a rocket launcher.
Okay. Next up is Lowell with a fully loaded 50 caliber machine gun.
17.
17. Yeah, I mean, like, they're getting close, so they're a lot easier to hit, but the bullets still just shred them to pieces as you take down 3 of the HKU wolf units. And next up is Agatha.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and fire my RPG, nice and reloaded.
Okay. 4.
Ouch.
Yeah, you were a little flustered because your squad leader called for it earlier, but you weren't ready, and so you fired off and blast apart one of the HKUs. And now it's the bad guy's turn. They're moved up. That line apparently is just mildly in my way. And this T-Rex steps on a landmine, a tank buster landmine, and it blows it to shreds.
Woo!
Basically blows its legs off, and its tiny little arms can't crawl itself forward.
It's still nipping and biting, but we're far enough away we don't have to worry.
Right. All right. Back around. Oh, I skipped rune again because
That's okay.
I keep clicking the next
Fail.
turn.
Okay, I am going to use one of my pulse grenades on these close ones here.
On the left? Or
On
on
our
your left? Yep.
Yeah, on our left, yeah.
Stage left, even. Yeah, it's not a great throw, so you manage to take out the one that's closest, but you don't kill any of the other ones behind it. Next up is Jork.
Jork. Oh, fuck. Jork will throw. Well, no, Jork will try and shoot that one in front of him.
Okay.
Not doing very well.
Yeah, I mean, you fire off your gun a few times, and it takes a few shots, but you get through it. But only just the one.
You
Now
know,
it's
that's
Wish.
better than none.
Yep, now it's Wish's turn. You didn't roll lower than a 5, otherwise I wouldn't have had you kill it.
Gonna shoot the RPG.
Okay.
Not a good RPG.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, you fire off your RPG, you manage to take out this other one on the left there, but that's about it.
Yep.
Next up is Lowell.
13.
13? Yeah, I mean, you're still just, I mean, your hands are numb and your head's ringing from the amount of bullets you've put down range, but you still managed to rip apart a few more.
I'm having so much fun.
My teeth are rattling in my head.
He spits out a couple fillings.
Agatha. So let me know when you want to start setting off like C4 that you placed around.
I was just thinking about that. If I should probably. So is the C4? Is it within that 30-foot range, or is it all throughout the field?
It's kind of placed throughout the field.
Okay.
Because you said you wanted the claymores on like the on that most outer part, so they'd probably be around these areas behind where the claymores were.
Okay. I'm thinking if there's one right around here, I want to detonate that one.
Okay. Just another regular old D20. Yep. I mean, big old C4 blast takes out some of the wolf units. And it is now the bad guy's turn again. So everybody's moving up. Moving on up, moving on up, moving on up, moving on up. And you guys are like, man, we're doing real good. We're doing great. We're, go team. There's not many dudes left.
There's a lot of fucking T-Rex left.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like I can't find time to reload at this point.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, that's why I haven't reloaded the fucking rocket launcher yet.
Uh-huh. That's why I used my pulse grenade.
All right, go ahead, Rune. There is a T-Rex getting mildly close to where you guys are at.
I am going to have to reload my RPG.
Okay.
And I'll just do my M1 with it.
Okay. Where is... Jork?
I'm gonna throw my last pulse grenade.
Okay. What are you aiming at?
The one in front of me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you managed to take out this one, but the other ones are...
No.
Next is Wish.
I'm gonna just kind of like put the RPG down and pull out the DMR and just take a shot with that. Take a couple shots with that.
Okay. What are you aiming at?
Gonna try and aim at the this guy over here.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it takes 4 of your shots, but you do manage to bring him down.
Perfect.
Because a little less accurate, more frantic firing at this point. But you do take him out. Next up is Lowell.
Natural 20.
Okay. I mean, you're still have ammo, right?
Yeah, I've got.
Yeah.
This is. I got to reload next time.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you turn your 50 cal on the T-Rex that's close, and just 100 rounds into its face and chest area. It takes 100 rounds to rip through its armor and into its important components to wreck it. But these are tank busting bullets, so you do manage to bring it down as it collapses, convulsing.
Hell
Not like the
yeah.
one in the back where it has its legs blown off and it's just lying
spinning round in circles. Like, ooh, ooh.
there. It's like, oh, I have a big head and tiny arms.
Yeah.
It is now Agatha's turn.
I'm going to take this opportunity to reload my RPG.
Okay. You want to reload your rifle while you're at it, or does that even need to be reloaded?
It does not need to be reloaded.
Okay. It's the bad guy's turn. This T-Rex kind of stomps over the fountain. This wolf actually gets inside the sandbags. This T-Rex in the middle here hits another one of the tank busters. The first one had managed to avoid it. This one hits also another one of the tank busters on the right side. And so you guys are in a little bit of a pickle now, starting at turn 11. Oh, and all these guys, I suppose, move forward. All right. Rune, what do you do?
I'm gonna turn and shoot at this guy.
Okay. Yeah, 14. I mean, you just turn and you. How many bullets do you have left?
I reloaded when I reloaded.
Oh, okay.
last turn,
Yeah,
so-
it takes. I mean, it takes 5 of your shots, but you managed to get a few shots, importantly, on things that are gonna shut it down. So you do kill it, but it takes 5 of your bullets.
Okay.
Next up is Jork.
I'm going to cast Hexblade's Curse on that T-Rex, and then I'm going to shoot it.
Okay. I don't know what.
Is a 21 hit? Oh, wait, no, I was supposed to roll D20. My bad, I'm carded. Hey, look, nat 20.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
my
you're.
fourth one? Maybe
You,
fifth?
is
so
your-
so you just like kind of take out your revolver and you like crank the dial on it all the way to max, and it's just this like Kamehameha type blast, lambaste the T-Rex in front of you with a huge beam of necrotic or force energy. The T-Rex, it knocks it back, stumbling into the fountain, and it kind of actually falls down, breaking the fountain all the way open, which it wasn't even working to begin with, but you know, it's fallen down, and now it's going to take a turn to stand back up. Wish, your turn.
Alright, right. So I got some shots on my DMR. I'm gonna try and hope. I'm gonna shoot my DMR kind of at some of the remaining kind of walker guys.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you pick off the guy on this side, and then you aim to the other side and pick off the guy on that side with one shot each.
Perfect.
And it's Lol's turn.
Reload.
Okay, yeah, you start reloading the 50 cal. Luckily, the T-Rex got knocked down by the freaking Kamehameha blast of Jorik. And it's Agatha's turn.
If I have some C4 anywhere in range of this guy, I'm going to set it off.
Okay, you didn't put any in the fountain, so there's
Okay.
not any that's really particularly close enough to do damage to him.
Okay.
He's gonna have to like stand back up and walk back out.
I'm just going to shoot him with my RPG then.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you fire your RPG and it explodes against his hide, but it doesn't look like it does a lot, and it definitely doesn't kill him. He's taken a decent amount of damage though. That's from the force blast and the RPG. And now it's the bad guy's turn. And he kind of climbs back up to his feet and climbs out of the fountain. This one moves closer. All these move closer. The couple of human units that are left on the battlefield move closer. And it's Rune's turn.
Okay. I am going to fire an RPG at the one that's already been knocked down.
Okay. Oh, I mean, he's back on his feet now.
Well, yeah, the one that was knocked down.
Okay.
So I'm picking the weak one.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have put quite a few attacks into him, so, you know, the last RPG does blast him apart enough to shut him down. And now it's your turn.
Jork's gonna fire more rounds downrange. Hopefully hitting that T-Rex.
Okay. 19. Yeah, I mean, you do the same thing. Your gun is dialed to high, and you just fire off another huge blast, which it doesn't knock it over this time, but you can see it rip quite a bit of, you know, armor plating and panels off of its metal hide. And it's Wish turn.
All right. I've got make one more kind of volley of shots. I'm gonna reload both of my things very quick, actually.
I forgot. We're on 12 now. Forgot to put that in.
I'm gonna reload both of my. Well, I'm gonna reload the RPG and my
Okay.
rifle.
It is now Lul's turn with a freshly reloaded 50 cal.
8.
8. Yeah. You kind of forego shooting the T-Rex because everyone else has been hitting him, and you fire at the incoming more wolf units, and you take a couple out.
In the herd.
Yep. Agatha.
I'm gonna throw a frag grenade at this guy.
Okay. Yeah, you toss a frag grenade over there and it goes off, but it doesn't look like it did much.
Okay.
I mean, so frag grenades are definitely not really designed for damaging machines. Just the way they act as a grenade. So it doesn't look like it did a lot. The thing that kills people from grenades is shrapnel, but it's small shrapnel, so it doesn't really. It's not going to do a lot to a big T-Rex.
Can I just say I did a pulse grenade then? Because clearly I didn't know how frag grenades work.
Sure.
Okay. I
Yeah.
studied claymores, but not frag grenades. Okay.
Yeah, so the pulse grenade, which is like I designed it, is supposed to shut these guys down. I mean, it does shut down some of the components in the T-Rex, and it kind of like stumbles, but it doesn't quite fall, and you can tell that it shut down some components, but it's not dead yet. And it's a new turn. It's definitely been slowed down by the pulse grenade, so it doesn't quite get over the wall at you guys.
Thank fuck.
These last two units are like, hey, you forgot about us. We're gonna get you.
Oh.
Gonna get you.
You might want
And-
to start setting off more C4.
And it's back around to Rune.
With the last of my clip, I'm gonna shoot at the two little regular units and see if I hit them or anything else.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you just pick them apart.
Okay.
Have you guys been keeping track of how many RPGs you've fired?
I'm
I
at
have
2, and I've got 1 reloaded.
I'm at 3.
I think I fired 2.
I think I've fired 2 as well.
Yeah, each one of you should have 5 in total, so. Alright. Jorik, your turn.
Jork is more afraid of the fucking T-Rex than anything else, so he's gonna pew that thing.
Yeah, 12. I mean, he's taken a lot of damage up to this point, so you keep firing into him. You manage to take out enough electrical components to go along with the pulse grenade that, shuts him down.
Nicely done, Jorik.
Not bad for a sweaty
And
person.
Wish's turn.
I'm going, now that I've got the RPG reloaded, I'm gonna try and shoot for just a big cluster of robots. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you fire off your RPG. You don't really hit any besides the one that was kind of crushing through the fountain. Not a great shot. Lul's turn.
L.
18.
18. Yeah, I mean, again, you just lots of rounds downfield, so you're basically just spraying the ones that are closest to you. You take out 3 of them. And it's Agatha's turn.
Okay, I've already set off 1 C4 right around here. Is there something kind of in this area?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna set off whatever's right here.
Okay. Oh yeah, 17. I mean, you set off another one of your pre-placed C4s, blasting apart 3 more of the wolf units.
Nice.
And we're back around for turn number 14. Rune, whenever you're.
They're not gonna move.
Oh yeah, sure. Here.
It's like I'm fine with that. I'll take the time to reload, but I didn't think I was gonna have time.
Oh my god, there's so many.
Right. I am out of ammo and everything, so I'm gonna throw my last pulse grenade at this cluster next to me.
Okay.
We've only got last 24 more seconds. It's fine.
Right.
Yeah, 15. That's good enough to blast apart these guys.
And I'm out of everything.
Now it's George's turn.
Jork's gonna keep firing like the psycho he is.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, like you've just been rolling above a 15 constantly, so you just keep firing your blaster as hard as you can, cycling through Eldritch blasts until you knock them all down. Next up is Wish.
All right. I think I've got time. I'm gonna go ahead and reload RPG.
Okay. And your rifle at the same time or not?
Oh, rifle's already reloaded.
Oh, okay.
RPG is just doing more for me right now.
Yep. Things that go boom. Well, your turn.
12.
12? I mean, you're holding down this side. You do manage to, not 3, those 2. You managed to just blast apart a couple more on their way on that side. And now it's Agatha's turn.
I will also reload my RPG.
Okay. And we're around to a new turn.
They are so close. Way too close.
Ever closer.
They're coming to get you. All right, Rune, your turn.
Okay, I'm
Turn
gonna
number
reload.
15.
I'm reloading my RPG and my M1.
Okay. Jork.
Jork's gonna keep shooting because that's working a lot better for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 17. I mean, what are you shooting at?
He's more afraid of the T-Rex than anything else.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you fire your big old blast. It doesn't take the T-Rex down, but it you can tell that you took a chunk of its armor off and did some damage. Wish, your turn.
All right, now we're going to RPG again. I'm just gonna try and shoot it at the biggest, scariest target I can find.
Okay.
It's probably this.
Probably the Rex right in front, yeah. 16, yeah, I mean, combined with the damage that Jork did, your RPG flies out straight and true, blasting it like through and into its chest, shutting down its power core and destroying it, essentially. Not the carcass isn't destroyed, but you've almost started to build like a wall of dead machines.
Could you imagine if we actually killed everything and was able to loot this? I know that's not gonna happen, but
Right.
Jesus Christ, the loot.
I was just thinking, I want to loot so bad.
We
Well,
can
you're
always come back later.
Oh, those
Yes.
the cleanup bots will have harvested everything.
Right.
Yep.
11.
Damn.
11? Yeah, I mean, you're just still trying to hold
Oh,
down
no,
your side.
sorry. Actually, that's a lie. I've got to reload.
Oh.
You
Sorry.
should on this turn. You
Okay.
should next turn.
I thought that was... I've done 3 since I last reloaded, which would be reload this time, right?
I thought you started shooting again on 13. 13, 14. Shoot again on 15. Reload on 16.
You should be reloading on 16, yeah. Every
Okay, then
fourth
yeah.
one, right?
11.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you're still holding down your side, just eliminating wolves left and right, because everyone else is taking care of the T-Rexes. It's Agatha's turn. Left side's starting to fold.
Yes, so this side over here, I imagine I probably have some C4 in this area as well.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and set that off, and
Okay.
that's probably going to be everything from that side that I have C4 for.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, you set them off and take a couple of the wolves out, but yeah, you're out on that side. You got like 2 left on the other side.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
And now it's their turn again, and they're starting to get all up and close and personal. And it is number 16. And it's Rune's turn.
All right, I am going to RPG.
Okay. I'm assuming the cluster of wolves is directly in front of you, or are you going after the T-Rex?
Probably the cluster of wolves in front of me.
Okay. Hey, yeah, I mean, they're pretty close and clustered to get. Come on, game. I'm not selecting that one. They're pretty close, and I mean, you blast apart the 4 that are in front of you. The pretty close range rocket launcher. Jork, your turn.
Jorg's gonna keep firing. He's gonna aim at some wolves.
Okay.
On the left-hand side there.
You mean your right side?
Yeah, his right.
Yep. All right. Yeah, you've burned up all your good snipering abilities, so you take care of a couple. That's it.
I just watched for Louis' campaign. I'm not gonna be able to roll above the 10.
Nope.
It's all right. You don't have to. You're just a talking man. Wish your turn.
True.
All right, I'm just gonna pull out my rifle real quick and just kind of shoot at kind of some of the wolves over on this side.
Okay. $15. Yeah, I mean it takes your full clip, but you're just unloading your DMR with impunity. You take out 3, but it takes all 10 of your bullets.
Perfect.
Next up is Lowell, who is reloading this turn.
Yeah.
Okay. And Agatha, left side is definitely getting a little scary.
Yes. I'm also going to let my teammates know that on this side, stage right, I've still got a couple claymores, so...
C4.
Or C4, so we can focus on the left side a little bit next round. And I'm going to shoot my RPG at this guy.
Okay. I feel like you should be pretty out of rockets at this point.
I think that was my 4th one.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you fire at it, you do some damage to it, but you can tell it definitely didn't do as much as some of your past rockets.
Oh!
And it's the bad guy's turn. This Rex is about to start stomping on your sand wall.
That would be so scary.
Don't worry, you're all highly trained professional soldiers.
I have a feeling like
laugh in the face of danger.
its
But we
mouth,
know
it's
we're
got
gonna
like
die.
teeth, and then down its throat looks like a fucking wood chipper from hell.
Yeah.
I mean, you've played Ark, right?
Yeah.
Tech Rex, man.
Tech Rex.
Yeah. From Ark?
Yeah.
Sorry, 2 seconds.
things
My
are
cat
neat.
is being an ass.
New turn. What did he say?
I didn't quite catch what
I
he
believe
said.
that somebody was being an ass. as well.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Gotcha.
Cat ass.
All right, Rune, go ahead. He doesn't
I-
go for 4.
I am going to shoot this T-Rex in front of me with my M1 as many times as I can. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you're flustered. There's a freaking giant T-Rex unit in front of you. You fire off your rifle into it, but it doesn't look like you did a lot, but you did some. Basically emptied your full clip, though.
Yeah.
Just boom, 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 and, it's a giant machine. So it's like, hey, stop that, you damn mouse. Jark, your turn.
Would it be an action or a bonus action to give my 3 rockets to the toaster next to me?
You can just... I mean, you guys are reloading from the same spot. You're not even, like, carrying them. There's just a box
Okay.
of rockets there that you're pulling them out of and reloading on.
Okay, so there's 3 more in there because I've only shot 2, so there's 3 extra in there.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna we'll try and shoot the T-Rex.
With
My pistol. I haven't reloaded my RPG for a while.
Gotcha. I mean, yeah. I mean, you're still rolling good, so you're just blasting chunks off the T-Rex. It's not quite down. It looks like it's going to take another hit at least from something to put it down. So it is now Wish's turn.
Seeing the rockets that were given to me, I just go to pull one in and reload my rifle at the same time.
Okay. Lowell, your turn.
15.
Rip and tear until it's done.
What are you shooting at?
I was going to go for the T-Rex.
Okay. What'd you roll?
15.
15? Yeah, I mean, that's going to be enough. You just turn and unload your entire 100 rounds into this thing its armor plating has been damaged by the other guys. Some components are open, and the shots just rip through it, finally putting it down as it collapses on the sand bags to the left of Rune. This giant machine goes. Now you've got a different kind of wall there.
Right?
different kind of wall you can't see over. Agatha, your turn.
I'm going to throw a plasma grenade here.
Pulse grenade.
Pulse grenade.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you throw a pulse grenade in front of you and take out a couple of the dudes.
Cool.
And it is now turn 18. You have a little bit of a problem now.
Let's not fall at like the turn 19 because that'll be upsetting.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah, so Rune, I need you to roll a d20 as 2 wolves are lunging and leaping at you. Yeah, so you take 6 points of damage as they rip and claw at you since, you're on that side.
Perfect. And I have no ammo. I guess I can pull out my pistol because it wouldn't even make sense to reload. So literally I've got nothing in either weapon, so I'm just pulling out my pistol and taking pop shots.
Okay. 17. I mean, they're biting at you. Like, luckily you can hold it off to the side, and you put your gun down its throat and fire a few shots. You manage to take out this one with your pistol, but the other one is still there. It is Jork's turn.
All right, Jorg's gonna take, and then in one hand he's gonna shoot his leader in the ass with a healing or his hypo gun,
Thank you.
and then he's gonna just
Cool.
keep firing at wolves with his Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I mean, you just go crazy. You manage to knock the one off that is picking on your team leader, and you take out these 2 that are in front of you. And it is now Wish's turn.
All right, so I just reloaded that RPG. I'm gonna go ahead and fire it. Yeah, I'm thinking at the Rex. Good old Rexy Poo.
Rexy poo.
Yeah, I mean, you fire your RPG, but it hits the hide or the metal hide of the Tech Rex, but it damages some of it, but not really a lot of it. And now it's Lowell's turn.
A natural 1 could not come at a worse time.
Yeah, I mean,
Halfling luck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did
Well
let
done.
you re-roll it earlier, so YOLO.
15.
15. Yeah. So what were you shooting at?
I feel like the wolves to my left.
Okay.
To my
Yeah,
right.
I mean, you
Sorry.
start, you turn the gun and start unloading. And, yeah, you...
I would not want to touch the barrel of that LMG at the moment.
No.
I mean,
No,
yeah,
why
it's...
not?
Yeah, it would be
Uh,
very hot.
Uh,
That is where the portal is. So feel free to retreat a couple steps. You would have to abandon the LMG and your cover, but looks like it's almost charged. But Agatha, you got one more thing to do here on...
Yes. I imagine there's a C4 somewhere around here.
Right underneath this one.
This one, I'm gonna set that one off.
Okay.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
I mean, like, obviously this one disintegrates, but it doesn't, like, it took most of the blast. A little bit clipped the Rex and the other wolf, but not enough to put them down.
I'm not gonna retreat yet because we still have 2 turns, so I'm just gonna stay put for now.
Is it ready on the 20th turn or at the end of the 20th turn?
Turn 20 is when you can go through it.
Okay.
All right. It's now their turn again, and this T-Rex just stomps on the wall in front of you. He is a little bit damaged, but you know, he's still mostly intact, and he's going to try to chomp down on Wish. I need you to roll a d20.
oh boy.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, you did what
Oof.
I wanted, or what you needed to do. He goes to bite you, but luckily you nimbly dodge out of the way and use that time to retreat a couple steps, displacing away from the T-Rex. You had to roll above a 15 or he was going to chomp on your ass.
That sounds like that would deal a stupid amount of damage.
It's fine. I've got you on backup.
We've got you on floppy.
The T-Rex just eats Wish. They have to go back to town and be like, "Well, we lost the prototype robot. Can you make us another one?" It is now turn 20 or 19. Turn 19.
Step back here, and I'm going to reload all my weapons.
Okay.
To take a last shot before we leave.
How many rockets are left?
Of the
Never
3
enough.
that you left, 2 people used them, so I might be using the last one.
I have 1 left.
Okay, so
I was going to say, if you had any more in the box, just drop a frag in the box and keep running.
It's not a bad idea.
I've used 4, I believe.
I have used 5, and I pulled another one out of the box from the 3 that you had left. So this will be my 6th.
Yeah, I mean, you can set something off along the wall there. All right, so it's Jork's turn.
All right, Jork's going to move back to here, and then he's going to start... he's going to shoot at wolves.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you managed to pick off this one on the side here that's getting close, but that's about it. It is now Wish's turn.
Oh boy, here I go shooting again. So I'm just gonna pull up my DMR as I kind of move back a little bit and just kind of unload into the T-Rex.
You want to shoot the box that has a couple rockets left in it?
Sure.
Probably do a little bit more.
I'll do that instead.
Okay.
Aw. I was on a 16 for a second, then I rolled to a 3.
Yeah, I mean, a 3 is good enough. You just dump your clip into the box until it explodes, which actually blasts the legs decently well of the T-Rex, and it's kind of stumbling and severely damaged. It's not down yet because it's only been hit a couple times, but like you definitely wrecked it a bit.
All right.
And
Perfect.
Lowell, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna start heading back this way. Let me pick the
I mean,
right
you
thing.
can fire and then move if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this out. So I'm gonna start. How far can I move? Oh, I can get there. I'm just gonna go right to it. And as I'm running back over my shoulder, I'm gonna throw a pulse grenade.
Okay.
4. I'm gonna throw it
Yeah,
like
I mean, you toss the grenade. Unluckily, it lands on this side of the sandbags and doesn't hit either of the wolves behind the sandbags.
worth an effort.
And
Worth an
Agatha.
effort.
All right, I'm gonna move here and then throw my last pulse grenade.
Yeah, I mean, you chuck it over the sandbag wall and you manage to take out the two that are encroaching on the. I assume that's what you were throwing them at.
Yeah, I was gonna try to hit all 3 if I could, but 14 takes out 2. That's good. That's fine.
Okay. It is now turn. Well, you got one more thing to do here. The Rex was damaged, but you didn't move far enough away from him, and you didn't kill him. So he's going to bite at both of you. Gonna need you both to roll a d20, see what happens.
Shit, he got that big mouth.
Oh,
Wait. Oh, okay. 4. Oh,
oh
shit.
no. Kitty.
Bye, Puddy Tat.
What was that?
I need you to roll a d20 too. He's biting both of you,
Oh.
or biting at both of you.
Gotcha. Pew. Nope. That's a bad number.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So, it bites at you. Agatha, you try to dodge away, but you kind of like, as you're like leaping away, your arm is sticking out there a little bit, and it chomps down on your arm and cuts your arm off right here.
Oh,
My right arm.
Your right arm,
Okay.
right at the elbow.
Uh-oh.
Wish, you also try to dodge away, but he managed just to bite around your legs, which were together, and he cuts your legs off at the knees.
Mhm.
Luckily, you're a machine, and those are easily replaceable. But
Like for now, we can just put little shoes on, and all of a sudden, I'm a halfling with long arms.
I mean, Agatha's arm's not coming back anytime soon.
That one is a little bit more tricky. I will agree.
You're
all
a
right,
medic.
now it
You're
is the
supposed to
start
be
of
able to
turn
do
20.
something.
The portal is open. But your teammates, Agatha, is screaming in pain as her arm was just bit off.
Okay.
Wish is
I-
like, malfunction.
I am going to shoot the last RPG that I grabbed at the T-Rex.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah, I mean,
Finally over a 50.
you fire it, its mouth opens, it goes straight down its throat, and just kind of blasts it apart from the inside.
Perfect. So I am going to. What is it going to take to drag Rune back with me? Because he's 15 feet away from the portal, right?
Right, drag Wish.
Drag Wish, yeah.
You drag yourself
Yeah,
back there.
you could get to him and pull him into the portal with you because he would be helping you. His arms still work. Like, if you just had him by like one arm, he still has his other arm. He would be crawling to assist you through the portal.
Yep. I'm going to grab the
Right.
the legless robot
Right.
and drag him back through the portal.
This the entire time. Wish is really like prioritize Agatha.
Yeah, she can walk. She can walk.
She can walk. She is bleeding extensively, but yeah, she can walk.
Yes, she has both
Yeah.
legs.
Jorik, your turn.
Let me do some quick mathematics.
It's a math.
Could I run over to Agatha, fireman, carry her, and then huck her ass into the portal?
Did
Then
the
that's what Agatha, or not that's what Jork wants to do.
Did the T-Rex ingest my arm, or is it there on the sitting there? I can grab it and maybe hopes of reattaching it. It nommed it.
It nommed it.
Okay.
We've already been over the fact that they eat things, even though they don't need sustenance from fleshy bits.
Okay. All right
So
then.
doing that after throwing her through the portal, Jork would be standing here.
Okay.
He wants to make sure the midget can get through.
Wish is already through the portal. Lol, your turn.
I'm just gonna be like, thanks, sweaty man, and run through the portal.
Okay. Agatha's already through the portal. It's the bad guy's turn, technically, but none of them are really close enough to do anything. So Jork just goes through the portal. Last man through. Combat is over. I mean, the kids obviously ran through before everyone else.
Oh, of course.
Just
The
left them
kids
there.
are still there. The portal's gone.
Fuck, I'm
Okay.
Failed.
Yeah, I mean, you guys wake up. Sort of. A lot of you guys are very disoriented. The only one of you that is not disoriented is Wish. It's not a pleasant experience going through this teleporter portal thing. So you guys are very, like, vomit-inducing, headache-inducing teleportation. So, and Agatha's bleeding on the ground. So, what do you guys do?
Want to hypo me in the ass?
I will shoot her with the hypo gun and then. Well, no, he's gonna try and tourniquet her arm because I don't
Correct.
have any more hypos.
Also, the hypo's
I
not
don't
gonna.
think I do. Yeah, I'm gonna try and tourniquet that arm.
Okay.
I assume I've got like a belt or something I can wrap around it.
I've got rope.
People's got rope.
Yeah,
Yep.
no,
You
we've
should
got
have
rope.
rope. Yep. Yeah, just give me a medicine check. Yeah, it's good enough. You tourniquet the arm. She stops bleeding.
I'm just because it hurts.
Cha.
Yeah, that
Big
shit
pain.
is bad.
Big pain. You're the one who rolled a 4, madam.
No, the RNG gods of Roll20 rolled a 4.
You both rolled a 4. I was like, all right, roll above a 15, they dodge it. Roll below a 5, something really bad happens.
And we both rolled a 4.
You both rolled 4s, yeah.
That
Maybe I
hurts.
should have just given it a little throw instead of a big throw like I did.
I mean, to be fair, I think I stole everyone's luck on that one.
Yeah.
Right? I've never seen so many 20s.
Jork was
I
just
think
murder
because it
happy.
was dumb.
All right.
So we are still miles outside of.
You're
Haven,
you're still
correct?
about an hour away from the safe house, which is the next target.
And we have a legless robot who can walk on his stumps potentially, and an armless kitty who's in major pain.
I'm gonna walk over to Agatha, and I'm assuming you're just out on the floor. I'm gonna be like, "Are you all right?" And then try and stroke you like you'd stroke a cat, like tickle you under the chin.
And I'm like airplane ears. Oh, like when cats go no 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 no.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just
great.
gonna say, lol. I hope you understand what that means. If you touch her and she bites off your hand, I'm not going to care.
I was sort of thinking about it. I was like,
Well, now Wish is short enough to travel on Lol's shoulders.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go and check out Wish and make sure there's nothing seriously wrong. I know he's like a robot, so like nothing like that, but we've no connections have been severed that would make it impossible to.
Oh, he's not bleeding out.
He's got no fluids, nothing like that comes out,
No.
like hydraulic
No.
fluid or anything like that. Okay, cool.
Well, I'm
Didn't
glad
someone
No.
mention Everclear? Because I could really use some of that right about now.
I don't believe
Agatha's on the
anybody
ground
got whiskey.
going.
Rubbing alcohol.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
What
I
kind
think-
of supplies do we currently have in this place?
None. It's an abandoned building. It's not supposed to be. It's not a safe house or anything because it's literally the exit point of the portal. Like the machines were all like, "Hey, that big old power surge is going on across the city. Let's go get it." And then all of a sudden, the power surge went to the other side of the city for a split second. So they know where you're at, which is why they don't put the exit portal in Haven or in a safe house. So
Oh.
That
Well,
makes
I
sense.
was
To
thinking
move.
about
We need
seeing
to
if we
move.
can't make some kind of gurney real quick to carry Wish, because that's going to be a lot easier than
Dragging
actually
him.
carrying him.
Isn't Wish like a giant robot though? Like quite a big robot,
Mhm.
big human size.
Not anymore.
not
True.
anymore. I mean,
True, he's
he
still
was
taller
like
than me.
6'3". Now he's like 4'3" because he cut
Mhm.
off his legs at the knees.
He's still got a whole foot on me, nearly.
But I mean, also like he's a machine, so he literally could just drag himself across the ground probably as fast as you guys could drag him.
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
And I probably move the same speed as Lul now.
Oh, with these short
I'm just
jokes.
picturing him walking on his hands.
I'm gonna go back and try and poke Agatha and just go like shh, 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 shh.
Like I'm fine. I can walk. Let's go.
No, kid, it's a
Lol.
bad
Lol, I need you to take points. You're the stealthiest and most perceptive one of us. I need you to lead the way. I'll take up the rear and I'll make sure
Okay.
that everybody gets back. Medic, I want you to make sure that Agatha's all right. Okay.
Can I carry
can I just,
anything
like,
for
Can
anyone?
do.
Walk backwards on my hands, kind of like you'd see like out of like a horror movie.
I'm picturing you like doing a
Sure.
handstand and just
Like a
walking on
handstand
your
walk?
hands.
Yeah.
Head
But, like, go
rotating. like,
backwards so that way I'm looking forward.
Just rotates his eyes inside his head because robot.
I mean, it's like you won't be able to just get your gun out instantly or your weapons, but you can walk on your hands back to base for sure
Okay, yeah, I'll take point then. Let's
because
go.
you're a tireless machine.
Exactly. All right. Perfect. Just what I'm looking for. Just what I'm looking for.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
So did we want to keep going because we've got about 8 minutes till 3:30?
Yeah,
I didn't know if you guys wanted to keep going till 4. Well, 4 our time.
we can't, can we?
No, I didn't.
Oh, we've only got
No,
a few more
Kim's
minutes.
got to leave at 3:30, but like you guys, I don't have anything planned before the safe house. So
Perfect.
Okay.
You wanna
let's
call
make
it
to
when
the
you-
safe house.
yeah. All right, so yeah, you guys lead the kids an hour through the city. Luckily, everything was distracted by all the power surges going on throughout the city, so there's really nothing in your way.
Yeah.
And you get there, and as you go in, Tegan is standing there with his pistol aimed at the door when you guys walk in, because, he doesn't know who's coming in, but he sees it's you guys, and he kind of sighs with relief.
I'm just gonna slap
When
it
he
out of his
sees you,
hand
but
before he's even got a chance to drop it. I'm just gonna get that out of my hand and just like bowl him
I mean,
over
you-
in.
You gonna slap him again?
Yeah.
So you
Just gonna
bum
beat the
rush him
shit
because
out
he's
of him.
standing in the back of the safe house?
Oh,
I
at the
don't-
back. Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying he was standing at the door.
No, why? No one in their right mind would do that.
I would.
He might not be in his
Who
right
says,
mind.
Yeah, who says he's in his right mind?
I mean, he got slapped by a halfling earlier. I think he thought about it a little bit more, and it would be covering the door from like behind the couch on the other side of the room.
Oh, okay. I'm
Like a
just,
smart
I'll
person.
call over to him and be like, it's us. Just shut up. And then like clear a table
Shut
to
up.
make sure that we've got space to bring everyone in.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
you
gonna,
guys
where's
make
that
it.
baby?
There's like a first aid kit here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no. Jorg's gonna sit down with Agatha and just kind of make sure that thing's her stump is properly bandaged.
Okay.
Last
And-
thing I think she wants is maggots crawling around in her stump.
Oh God, yeah. Let's like sear the end of
Tasty.
that off. Ugh.
And that's a good place to stop.
I'm also just before that happens, I'm gonna check that Tegan hasn't eaten all the bacon.
No, he
Yes.
hasn't.
Good.
We.
No, it's all gone. Every bit.
It's like you guys
It
were
just
gone.
wouldn't-
You guys were gone for 12 hours. Like not even. I guess you did sleep. Sorry, you
Yeah,
were
we
gone
did.
for less than full day though. Like,
It's entirely possible someone could have just sat there and just
That's
cooked
enough
the
to eat a
bacon
lot
and
of
ate
bacon.
it. Cooked the bacon and ate it.
yeah.
No, he
It's
didn't
like,
cook
as
it.
you-
He
as-
just
as-
ate raw
It
bacon.
just yeah.
Just from the moment we walked out of the door until the moment we got back.
He's just
Just got
shoveling
raw
it in his
bacon.
mouth.
hanging out of
And
his
as he like
mouth.
pulls it off, he just eats it. Eats it hot.
Out of spite, just because Lil told him not to eat it.
Go and
And
smell
bitch
the
slapped him a couple
Halfling
times.
slapped me. I'm gonna eat all his bacon.
smell the baby's breath to make sure that's not eating any bacon. Gonna get
The
you.
You know
newborn.
how babies work.
Let me smell your
I'm
breath.
sure the halfling has no idea.
Yeah. I mean, the
I mean, you
halfling
could
doesn't.
feed him
Jordan
like bacon
does.
grease.
I know.
I was like, why does the baby's breath smell like bacon?
Yeah.
It's fucking
Pour
baby.
bacon grease into a baby bottle, and she'd be like, "Here you go, have a drink."
Hot bacon grease.
Oh man. All right. Well,
Yeah,
That was
go,
fun.
go have fun on whatever it is you had to do today, Kim.
Yeah.
The
You
wedding.
said you weren't available on the 4th, right? Which is our next.
Correct. Danny's baby showers on the 4th, so I'll be there from like 11 to 5.
So my question for you guys is: do we want to try to play again next week, since we'll be missing the week after, or do we want to try to do like 2 in a row after the 4th?
I'm good for
I think
either.
the-
Yeah,
Yeah,
either
I-
one works for me. My schedule
gonna
is
take-
Monday through Friday.
Tanner's
Take a look.
got to check his schedule, I'm sure, but
I got my finger
Yeah,
stuck
pulling
in
it
the
up right
gum.
now.
I drive a big 18-ton fucking murder Twinkie, so my schedule is good.
Nice.
I drive a
I
school
sit
bus.
here 8 to 5, Monday through Friday.
I have no life or friends, so
I have all my Saturdays are free except for that one.
that's fine.
yeah. Right. Well, yeah. Thank you very much for playing, everyone.
Yeah, that was fun.
Thank
It
you.
was fun.
Yeah, I've actually got the next 2 weeks off, and then I don't have the week after off, and then I have. Okay.
So it would be good to play next weekend.
If everyone else is up to it, I'd say
Yeah,
sure.
that works for me.
Yeah,
And-
that's
Just-
fine.
Okay.
And this is where you
And then-
tell us we
And
leveled
then we would
up.
take 2 weeks,
2
off.
weeks off.
Oh well. Eventually.
Right.
Or I'll just send you a screenshot of my schedule for the next 2 weeks.
How
Mr.
do we?
DM,
How do
man.
we fight off like 400 T-Rexes, lose an arm,
Because we're bad.
lose some
Next
legs,
month.
and still not
Hey,
level
to be
up?
fair, that's all we
Oh.
lost.
Also, I think I'm going to
That's
be
true.
gone the 25th next month.
That's fine. We'll figure.
All right, I'm
We'll
gonna run
figure
to the
everything
little
out
boys'
later.
room. You guys have fun.
I just
Right,
wanted to
take it easy.
You know,
Thank you.
know if
Night.
people were good playing next weekend.
I'm fine
It was
with
a lot
that.
of fun.
Yep.
See you guys next time.
Bye.
Yep. See ya.
Peace. Bye everyone.